drink beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it in beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad, cause the beer can makes me glad. Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer. Beer is good, beer is good, beer is good. It's good, beer is good, beer is good, beer is good. Let's go drink some beer.
The beer song.
They like beer, don't they?
It's enjoyable.
Beer is kind of mediocre.
Oh, fuck you.
Too much effort to get drunk.
See, I'm a beer snob. Like,
Yeah.
I like beer, but it's got to be really good. Otherwise, I'm all like,
Yeah, like what?
oh man, like there's stuff around here that's like local places that I like. Yo, I'm real fucking hipster about my beer.
Yeah.
Nah, not really, but nah, like I don't like Bud Light and stuff like that. Just
You
not.
don't like that?
Not at all.
I'm so hipster, I only like beer that foams my beard.
I'm a hard liquor kind of person.
Yeah, me too. In fact, I'd rather smoke weed.
Hey, no shit. The best way to do it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to grab my Jägermeister in the kitchen too.
Good God almighty. We're about to fucking kill some livers tonight.
Hell yeah.
Ew. Jaeger and cherry Coke.
Yo, they
Oh,
had
that'd
this
be good.
lime Coke, and they stopped
It is.
selling it. Fuck them.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Shit was good. We just finished. I want to get started.
Oh.
So yeah, 15 gigabytes of free cloud space for free. How about that?
That's crazy.
Dropbox only gives you like 5. Fuck them.
Really? Well, I
Yeah.
mean, that was like the original one, though. You
True.
know?
I wonder why they give so much. Oh, I don't know.
They'll probably change it eventually. You know what I mean? At
What do you
some
mean?
point. At some point, they'll be like, "All right, we're gonna start charging."
And the government can get my porn.
Yes, that's be a good place to hide your illegal porn, but a good way to find it too.
Yes.
You just keep the illegal porn on the hard drive, and then when the cops show up, you just burn the thing.
That's true. Oh, I watched some show where they like pieced together a hard drive. It might have been, yeah, I think it was like the actual like disc. They like put it together somehow, and like, or it could have been a floppy disk. That might have been what it was.
Okay.
But like,
When is this fucking show? The 70s?
yes, actually, actually, people still use floppies, so you know, maybe not, but maybe they do.
Do they connect to the internet by rotary phone too?
That was the best.
Put on their bell-bottom pants.
Ew. They have the giant like disco shoes with that a phone is in the bottom of it.
Those platform shoes or whatever.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You remember? I remember Disco Stu used to have these fucking platform shoes, and they had goldfish in them.
Yeah. How do you feed them? He didn't. He did.
He's like they're dead.
So do you want to start this up? Start getting crazy? All
I'm
right.
sorry. I didn't know you
No,
were in a
no.
rush.
Yo, dude, I'm just getting drunk.
I'm getting drunk and eating fried chicken.
Wow.
You must be.
I knew it was coming.
I'm a literal fucking king. Why, what's coming? You hear me black?
Yeah, not me. Someone will though. What?
Just did.
Where'd you get that chicken from?
Albertsons.
Where?
Albertsons.
Albertsons. Is that like a grocery store?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's fucking awesome. It's the best fried chicken everywhere.
No. See,
Yep.
I hate when people say that. It's like,
No, it's the best. It's
The
literally
best
the best. I've never.
but they're like, okay, listen. What we need to do is like rent a bus, and all of us like travel the entire United States and eat fried chicken in just about everywhere. Then we can come to a consensus of what the best chicken is. But right now, you have not been to Houston. You have not been to New York. You don't know what the best fried chicken is.
Sure I do. Are you implying that it's just because it's in Houston and New York is the best chicken? Fuck you.
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, at the end
If
of...
it was in, like, Alabama, I'd believe it, maybe, because they're like, yeah.
What?
It's
Alabama?
probably where they invented fried chicken.
That's not true.
In the South, yeah.
Not Alabama, though.
I said Alabama or some shit. I did not say just Alabama.
I haven't had fried chicken in a long time. I don't know how I feel about it anymore.
It's because you know how to live.
That's true. That's true. I've never lived.
That's like the
more-
one thing I missed about going to like the Mars colony or some shit is that I wouldn't be able to eat fried chicken.
Well, you never know. They might send it up there.
I was like crying in my frozen lean cuisine or some shit.
Ew, just
Scotland. It originated in by Scottish immigrants.
I actually believe that. I have friends from Scotland, and they talk about how everybody just fries everything.
Yeah, and then they brought it to the southern United States, and then they kind of shared it there. And then the blacks took over and said, "Fuck it, it's ours." Traditional
Damn
steak.
blacks.
Yeah, because they made fried chicken, watermelon, and chitterlings. What are chitterlings? Chitterlings?
chitlings?
I Google it with my fingers.
I'm guessing that's what it is. They're using the correct word, I guess. I don't know. Yo, but
Scritlings.
fried chicken is probably the... You know what? Let's start this shit. We're over here fucking wasting topics and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Let's get crazy.
Or
Topics
fried chicken.
like fried chicken and I don't know, Alabama.
Watermelon.
Watermelon's
Los-
delicious.
Los Pollos Hermanos. Why not?
Los Manos. The
Los Hermanos.
one.
Okay. Till this 24th.
Cesar, I'm appointing you the ambassador of Mexicans, and I would like you to ask your people to stop speaking their fucking language around me when there's like 6 of them and 1 of me, because I feel like they're all talking about me.
That's because you're
Yeah.
white, dude. That's all.
It's
I
the-
know, it pisses me off.
Yeah, instead you hear what they're talking about and it's just real nasty shit. You're like, oh, I wish I didn't know Spanish right now.
Yeah.
Yo, I took the
I
biggest
don't go to
dump.
fucking Mexico. I don't round up 6 white guys to go to Mexico and stand around talking English for these fuckers. What are they
You
doing
should.
to me? It's not fair.
Nah.
Why would I do that? That's mean. I'm not a mean person.
Well, yeah, you are.
Nuh-uh. Prove
Oh,
it.
I can't. Therefore,
There
you're
you go. Exactly.
go. Sorry, I fucked up. Yeah.
My unfalsifiable conclusion has been proven false. I mean, no.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
been
just-
proven. No.
Because you're talking shit, like fucking saying, oh, the Mexicans should stop talking Spanish around me. Bullshit.
Yo. Well, maybe they
Being
should.
facetious.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I
I talk,
legitimately don't care.
I talk in Spanish on purpose.
Dude, I wish I knew how to speak
No, I know.
Spanish. I
Because,
talk about the weirdest shit.
like, if I do it in front of other people, like, I talk and I make it sound like fucking important. And I'm just talking about, like, yo, those tacos we ate, like, yeah, they made my stomach hurt. But I make it sound like, esos tacos que comí hace rato, me duele el pinche estómago. And then they're like,
Make
oh,
my
shit,
stomach hurt.
That's the shit right there, nigga. What are they talking about? Probably talking about serious, crazy ass Spanish FBI shit or something. I don't.
They're talking about the federale.
So whenever fucking people knock at my door, I just speak German and they leave.
Yeah, no one wants to hang out with a German guy. Ugh. I wish I knew any other language. I barely know English, so that sucks.
You're not the only one though.
Yeah, that's true.
My-
That's,
That's most people
I wish.
in the Anglosphere.
yeah,
I
right.
wish my accent wasn't so fucking thick. I think it is anyways. I don't know.
Not really.
Not that
I've
bad, actually.
Yeah, I've heard people that I know, like, well, I work with a lady who's from Brazil. I mean, she's also lived there a lot longer, and sometimes I'm like, dude, I don't know what you're saying. I don't understand what you're saying at all. You have to repeat that and then, like, talk about it in a super roundabout way so I understand the word that you're saying. Like, what is it not? Tell me everything that it's not and I'll understand.
Why can't everyone just speak English?
That's right.
And the racism continues. Holy shit.
Continues, implying it ever stopped.
Oh shit. How come? All right. How come? This is kind of weird, but how come like white people can't be racist, but like Spanish
Everyone else
people?
can.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Spanish people and Korean people can be super racist all the time.
Like on some real shit, like even Mexicans can say the N-word.
Well, I mean, the N-word or nigga,
Well,
like those are different.
No, I'm talking about nigga. Like if
Okay.
I can say nigga around like my black friends and it's cool. Like yeah, that's what's up, nigga. What's up? That's what's up, nigga. What's up? You know, and it's okay. They don't want to stab me.
Well, that's not for what
But
they're
my
what you're
name
saying.
was like Jimmy Smith, and then like I said nigga. Yo, you need to get your shit in order, motherfucker. Don't be talking shit like that in front of me.
Jimmy Smith.
Even if we were friends, it wouldn't fucking matter because I'm fucking white. White people get the shitty end of the stick sometimes.
Well, I don't even care. Like, obviously, I'm not racist, so I don't give a shit. I don't want to be racist. It's just weird to me to see, like, yo, like, a fucking Puerto Rican guy. Fucking black people are all stupid and lazy. It's like, oh, holy
Well-
shit, dude. Why? How can you get it? Or like, when they say about like white people, like, yo, I don't know what they say. I don't really. There's obviously nothing they can't say. No, but you know what I mean?
You
Like,
used to own people.
what?
You used to own people as property.
Yeah.
You used to own land.
Yeah, right. No, but you know what I mean? Like, holy
offended.
shit. They can like, I don't understand. How is that cool? Like, or not cool, but okay. Explain it, because you're Mexican. So you have to speak on behalf of everyone who's not white.
Implicitly.
Yep.
On some real shit though, like white people get the shitty end of the stick. Like nowadays, anyways, not back in the 1700s or 1800s. You guys were living large and shit. Y'all,
It was pretty awesome back then.
yeah, you guys were fucking living it up. Not anymore. Not anymore, bitches. You guys can't do shit. And if you're a fucking white guy, fuck it, you're done. It's over for you. You're a piece of shit. Literally.
Kinda. I mean, yeah. Yeah, right? I mean, not, like, explicitly, like, yo, dude, it sucks to be a white guy. Because, like, it doesn't. But, like, there's weird things like that. Like, I don't know. Like, if you laugh at the wrong shit, people get fucking upset about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's
people
like-
are oversensitive about bullshit. And it pisses me off, too, when fucking, like, oh my god, like, these fucking getting angry right now because these fucking dumb bitches we're talking about. Yeah, you like we suffered so much, bitch. You were born in '92. What the fuck are you talking about? You suffered. What was so fucking horrible? How old were you? Let's see. You're 92. You were born 92.
23.
Usually you go through shit when you're like maybe 11, 12. So that's what 92. 2002, 2003, 2004. 2004. What was so fucking horrible that you went through in 2004 that you're like, oh yeah, fucking, us blacks, man, I'm telling you, we went through some real hard shit. You ain't go through nothing. You didn't do nothing, you dumb bitch.
They live better fucking lives than the white kings did back in 1700s.
Seriously.
Yeah,
Those
for
people
real.
were still shitting in pots and getting
Ew.
sick with dysentery and shit.
Dude, I remember reading something where, like, the pot that you shit in, people would hang their clothes over because it would get rid of the fleas. So instead of having fleas, you'd smell like fucking rotten shit. Dude, that sucks.
Do you think they used like all of their clothes in that shit? You just use one, like
Dude.
just you have like a shit rag, like yo, we gotta put that rag.
Ew.
The shit rag.
But I really doubt you don't wear like, oh shit, I have nothing to wear. Wow, just get the shit rag, bro. Oh yeah, let's go. We gotta go.
We gotta go to the woods.
Yeah, we gotta go to the woods and just fucking fuck around with acorns and shit.
Yeah, dude, I'm super glad that we live in the fucking time that we do now.
Oh,
Even if I
shit.
can't be racist. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But, like,
We'll delete that and.
yeah, I'll delete that in post. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm not racist at all,
Oh,
so I'll fucking make shitty jokes all day.
But yeah, dude, we have fucking. I mean, come on. We have a fucking contraption, a fucking cell phone that does everything for you. Everything. It makes calls. It's a calculator. You can write notes on it. You can look up shit. You can buy things on it. Anything. You can fucking read a book. You jam out to music. You fucking call people. You send a message here. Back then, you fucking type a fucking message to a bird and you sent it away. You don't even.
It doesn't get there most of the time.
It's been 3 months. Either the bird didn't make it or grandma's dead. We don't know.
Both.
It takes pictures for you and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we have so much of this shit that we just use it for the stupidest reasons. It's like, okay, let's say you fucking have a bunch of food in the refrigerator. You're not gonna eat like, oh, I'm just gonna make a sandwich. No, you're gonna overindulge in it, and it's gonna be fucking pointless. Like, fuck it, I'm just gonna make a peanut butter and fucking sardine sandwich because I fucking can. 'Cause
peanut butter and sardine?
So now you have this phone that does everything for you, and now fucking idiots are taking pictures of fucking food. What the
Dude.
fuck?
I've seen some. Yo, you ever go to shitty food porn on Reddit? Come on.
No.
Dude, some food looks super good. But, to be honest, I don't give a fuck about seeing food. I don't know. It's crazy. Yo, the fucking shit that we can do right now, like, our cell phones are better than the fucking entire rocket, like, system that people went to the moon with. Like, it wasn't even as good as a fucking calculator that we have today. Like, they went to the fucking moon with calculators and shit.
That just makes you fucking think, what is gonna happen in the next 10 years? Holy fuck.
Yo, we're gonna have fucking robot people. And wanna know how I know this? 'Cause, where the fuck was it? I think it's in Brazil. There's some kid who's, like, paralyzed, like, his legs are paralyzed and shit. And he's gonna go on, like, on the field at some, like, soccer event. And he's gonna, like, kick a ball around. Like, oh, that doesn't sound that cool, but he's using a fucking robotic exoskeleton to, like, you know what dribbling is with soccer? Like, you keep it between your, like, feet and stuff. Yeah, he's gonna do that. And it's like, holy shit. Like, in the past, like, 5 years, robots have become so fucking crazy. So, like, in 10 years, holy fuck. Imagine how far our cell phones came in the past 5 years. 5 years ago, you had the fucking Razor and shit.
You mentioned, oh, fuck the Razor, that piece of fucking shit. It didn't fucking do anything. It froze all the time.
Yo, but it was awesome.
And then it's like, oh shit, here it comes. Oh, fucking pink one. Everyone went to go get it. My mom, like, fucking had all of them. She had the gold one. She had, like, the old Jewish aunt gold phone and shit. Like, what the fuck? That shit was a shit. She was fucking awesome. Fuck you, you dumb bitch. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. But, you mentioned Brazilians twice already. Don't they have, like, the big booties and shit? Like, they have, like, the big-ass booties and shit.
They might. I don't know. I only know one person from Brazil.
Uh-huh.
And inconclusive evidence. I don't know. They
means-
probably do. Hispanic people, or like Latin people, I guess it would be. They typically have really nice butts.
They have big booties, dude. They all do, yeah.
Yo, booty,
It is.
rocking everywhere.
And I don't think booties were the thing back then. I don't know where even white girls started having booties, you know?
That's what's up.
Yeah, even, that's my favorite right there. The white girls with the booties.
Dude, what about white guys with booties? Oh, yeah.
This is pretty great.
What was that for?
I don't know. I just wanted to kill it.
Dude,
Or kill the conversation. I'm not gonna do that.
Time to quit.
You
Hi.
want to talk about my butt?
Welcome.
I don't understand why not.
Cesar's obviously interested. I can hear it in his voice.
He's been thinking about it all fucking day. Oh shit, something else I was reading, I was like, oh dude, this guy's gonna have robot legs. Like, it's cool, yeah, people are gonna be like robots. Apparently, there's a turtle that has like 2 robotic fins. Like, it lost 2 of its legs or something, so these people put like robotic fins on it so it can swim now.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Like, we're getting to the point where we can waste crazy ass technology on fucking animals. Like, yo, let's make this fucking random ass turtle be able to swim now. That's cool as fuck. And I want a robot gorilla.
Yo, that thing's gonna rape you. Like, he's gonna fucking. Listen, it's just not. It's not gonna be a good idea. It's just
Well,
not.
I'll just turn the strength down a lot, so it's super weak.
You can't do that with gorillas.
Yeah, because it's got robot limbs.
They're naturally fucking strong as fuck.
Yeah, but if their arms and shit aren't
That's like
strong.
no, that's like telling Ron Jeremy, yo, you can't like have a boner. It's just,
The boner is just an intrinsic part of Ron Jeremy.
it's just that's just what it does. It's like saying, hey, stop being a Mexican, Cesar, because just because stop.
It would be
Do you
more
think
like
he cut his
stop
wiener
eating
off and just,
Mexican.
Like, regrow into a new erection?
What's that?
He cut his wiener off, it would just like regrow into a new erection.
Oh my god, dude, I hope so. It grows the dick that you cut off grows another dick.
Yo.
Yeah, when like be like the Hydra,
Ew. Oh no.
like wieners.
Like to fucking 3 fucking heads and shit.
And
And when
all
I'm
right.
talking
Do you
French,
think at some point people are gonna do that? Like, yo, you just take fucking whatever pill and you can manipulate your body and you can have fucking 6 arms. You think there are gonna be people who are like, I'm having a fucking 3 shafted
Yes.
penis.
I
Yes.
think. Do you think that
I
there's a
guarantee there
pill?
will be people.
What if there's a pill that gives you orgasms?
They probably, I mean,
I thought that shit,
That'd be pretty badass.
they probably already have stuff like that coming out. I would not be surprised. Just making shit right now.
Like it's just like you.
I feel like that'd be super easy to do if you can be like, yo, you can grow 6 arms now. Just fucking take these pills. Yeah, I feel like that would be super easy. It'd be like, yo, take this sneezing pill.
Why would you want a fucking sneezing pill though? Maybe the 4 arms and shit. I'd be like, fuck it, and then I grow my hair out and I shave it all of it except for a ponytail. And then I tell people that I'm Goro from Mortal Kombat. I'm just gonna be walking around like with underwear and shit and this fucking ugly ass vest. It's just fucking gonna be amazing.
That'd be cool. You should do it.
Yeah.
You should start it
I-
right. You should do it right now. Just get people
Well-
prepared. Like, yo, wait a few more years.
I'm just gonna get the hair started.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's the hair.
You should
it's
do
the
it.
Ponytail shit. Like fuck it. I'm down. I go fuck. Somebody. Wait. Wasn't that bitch Shiva the one with like the screaming powers, like banging Goro or something like that?
Weren't they the same thing?
No, they were not. That's the other one. Oh no, wait. You are. I'm talking about Sindel. I'm sorry.
Oh, Sindel. You should have said that. I would have known.
Shiva was the other bitch, the one with the fucking. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
that's- Dude, she would have like the perfect job at like a fucking masseuse, like just being a massage therapist or whatever, and like she just gives like hand jobs to 4 guys at the same time.
Ew. The four-way happy ending.
You know, yeah, like she just get like fucking badass bonuses. Like bitches be fucking struggling like one guy every 20 minutes. This bitch be doing like fucking 12 of them in an hour and shit.
Oh no.
Just fucking jacking off 4
Wait,
guys.
couldn't they use their feet too?
Yo, that's 6 fucking people then. 6.
Dude.
Then she give me a blow. What? I mean, what? This is
Man,
fucking
this-
masseuse.
I don't know.
She's giving hand jobs. She's not fucking getting gangbanged.
I never said that. You took it to a really weird place, dude. We were just talking about getting massages and happy endings.
No, but you're over here talking about feet.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, didn't the 2 of them have like monkey feet or some shit?
I automatically went to the place that I knew you were gonna go to, and she's like, "Fuck it, there's another hole that needs to be fucking filled." She has a mouth.
That is super inappropriate. I would never think of a woman that way.
Really?
Not at all.
Good kid. Your
No, I'm
mother-
just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, that's right.
That was the only thing. The first second you brought either of those people up, I'm like, I wonder. Talking about that.
I wonder if she has teeth like Baraka,
Oh.
because
So
if she
fucking
does not.
shit that you fertilize my lawn.
Ew. Fertilizer stinks.
Ew.
Ew. Ugh. You ever smell like new cedar shavings?
Yes.
Yes.
Why does that shit smell so fucking bad?
I don't know.
Smells like loose butthole.
Yeah.
Ew. Ew. Not tight. Not tight.
Like this guy. It's like the ass that smells like when you like go out on Friday night and you don't come home till like Tuesday morning and you haven't showered and you've been drinking with your friends and then like for some reason you just fucking sat on a skunk too.
Yeah.
I rolled the skunk all weekend. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Yeah, you pretty much.
It's like when you don't wash your clothes for like 5 days or some shit and they get feel looser. That's what your butthole's like after you don't wash it.
Oh, that's horrible.
It just like sags a little.
It sags a little. What are you wearing, Jenkos now? What the fuck? Oh shit! What the fuck? Welcome to the Drunkcast, you piece of this shit. Fucker.
Yes. The second official Drunkcast. Can you believe it?
The first one. I think you should invite me. I think you were a dick.
What are you talking about?
I'm pretty sure you didn't invite me.
You know,
did.
I think what the problem was is that we didn't want you on. It wasn't that we didn't want to invite you. We just didn't want you on. I'm just kidding.
You really
I knew it. I knew it.
I told you you should be in the Drunkcast, and you're like, fine. Here you are. You
get lost.
Weren't you? I think you went away somewhere or something. I don't know.
The only thing that pisses me off about drinking is I pee like a fucking horse. I'm always fucking peeing everywhere. Like, it's disgusting.
Do not break the seal.
Peeing everywhere.
Yeah, I'm just like a fucking hobo dog.
Do hobo dogs pee a lot?
Oh yeah, and everywhere too. They don't give a fuck. They don't have a home. It is what it is.
That's true. Does that mean hobo people pee a lot?
No, they have manners. They have a 3
Says you.
Really? It says me. I don't personally know hobos, but I would imagine. I mean, if I was a hobo, I would have manners.
I had some fucking hobo. He once he threw his fucking he had like a newspaper that he wiped his ass with and he tried to throw it at me.
Oh. Maybe there was a really good article on the next page and it's like, dude, you have to read this.
That's the closest I've ever come to someone.
Were you scared?
I was a fucking strong.
Be right back. I'm gonna take a piss.
All right. Yeah, I haven't
scared
had.
Of what?
I don't know, that guy throwing shit at you.
No, I wasn't scared. Well, I was scared of the cops showing up and seeing me beating up a hobo.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good. I haven't had any run-ins with hobos that I can think of. Actually, all my run-ins with hobos are positive. Because I'm usually giving them food or something. I had a friend. I still have a friend.
I've had some good experiences with hobos, but I've also had some bad ones.
How often do you interact with hobos?
Well, as of recently, not very much. But when I used to spend a lot of time in North Phoenix, and then I was also when I was going to school, I took the bus everywhere, and to hang out at bus stops and shit.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Oh man, I had
one of the more benign ones was when one dude threw his bread at me.
Why would he waste his bread?
I was he was just talking gibberish to me.
Interesting. I had a friend who had a similar situation.
I was staring at him. I didn't say anything, and then he just stops what he was talking about, and he just says, "You have a very serious face," and I laughed. I just couldn't help myself. I laughed, and then he got mad at me for laughing at him and threw his bread at me.
What an asshole! Why would he throw his bread? That'd be all I have is a $5 bill. I'm throwing something at this guy. I had a friend who I forget where it was. I think he was in New York City or something. Area doesn't matter. But there was some hobo guy out front of a library or something, and he was eating some sandwich, and the hobo was arguing with my friend, and somehow it turned into the hobo was trying to fist fight my friend, and all I remember my friend saying was the guy was trying to punch me, and he got one hit in when he was holding a fucking ham and mayonnaise sandwich in his hand when he punched me, and I was so mad because I felt the fucking mayonnaise and ham just rubbing against my face. It's why are hobos using their fucking food as weapons? It's not such a bad idea.
Hobos are fucking idiots anyways.
Well, they are hobos. I
remember when it was prom time over here. We didn't go to prom. It was just a bunch of Mexicans running around in a Cadillac, and we saw this hobo next to a store. Yo, let's pitch in our money and get some beer. Like, fuck it, let's do it. So we told the hobo, like, yo, nigga, we'll give you 5 big ones if you get us a fucking case of beer. Like, all right, yeah, fuck, I'll do it. So then this guy, fucking hobo guy, goes in there, and we saw we're looking at him. And he gets the beer, and he pays for it, and he points at us. No, you dirty hobo, don't point at us. What's you dirty, smelly piece of shit. And then, like, he walks out with the beer. The guy at the convenience store gets his phone and starts dialing, and he's calling someone. I'm like, oh my fucking god, we're doomed. And the hobo guy comes in, he gets his beer, he goes, where's my $5? I'm like, bitch, motherfucker, are you kidding me? What did you tell the guy? He goes, oh, he was asking who am I buying it for because he knows I have no money. And I pointed at you guys, you dumb fuck, you get no money. What? That wasn't part of the deal. And bitch, neither was snitching. Fuck you. And we left. And we were driving around and shit. And it was funny because we were just driving around like, where are we going to park to drink this shit? I don't know. We're just driving. Remember, 5, I don't remember it was 5. I think it was 5 or 6 Mexicans in a Cadillac just driving. Next thing you know, we see cop lights. I'm like, oh no. I wanted to cry. Like, I was just turned 18. I just bought my first pack of cigarettes like 3 months ago and shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And then you see this cop going towards us. I'm like, fuck, oh my god. And everyone was shitting bricks. Like, oh my god, what am I gonna tell my mom? I don't know. And then, like, we stop. And the cop just passes by us. And then we're all talking shit to each other. Ah, right, it was you, right? You little bitch. You're acting like a bitch.
Yeah, right. Like, fuck you, cop.
Yeah, no, we're talking shit about each other.
Oh. Dude, that's the best feeling ever.
Yeah, it is. Like, yeah, fuck you, little bitch. You're crying. You were talking about your mom. Like, I was talking about your mom, bitch. Oh, whatever. And then we drink the beer, and I think we went to a party. It was like this ugly girl's party. I forget her name. But she wound up, I think she wound up pregnant that night. And I think it was my cousin.
Wait, she got pregnant that night?
Yeah, because, like, after, like, maybe 3 months, like, we found out about it. Like, and then she's like, yeah, that one night. Like, oh, fuck. Damn Homer.
Was it you?
It was my cousin. I think it was my cousin, but we never found out.
Yeah. That sucks.
Because, I don't know, dude. Like, my cousin, like, he's like this drummer in a band, and he just, like, travels the world or whatever the fuck.
Really?
And, yeah.
How come you're not hanging out with him?
Because he gets women pregnant, and he just leaves them there.
But that has nothing to do with you traveling the world.
Drive by baby.
What the fuck am I gonna hang around?
Buy my CD. Rub it on yourself.
He's rarely on Facebook and shit, but like whenever he is, he's like just posting like in my airplane or something. I'm like, what the fuck? But he's a good drummer though. He's really good.
Wait, he has his own airplane?
No, he's not. I don't think it's his own. I think it's either the band's or I don't know what the fuck.
What band is he in?
I don't fucking know. I think it's like a cover band.
Ew. No, sorry.
I remember the name of the fucking loser that I knew in high school. There were these 2 guys I knew in high school who like thought that they were rappers. Well, I guess they technically were rappers because they definitely made music, but it was just terrible. It was like Chronic C and something else.
They turned out to be the Wu-Tang Clan.
I made fun of them basically every day.
But yeah, he was a good drummer. I remember we had this class. I think it was speech. It was speech, and then like at the end, it was like you have to make a speech. And you have to like teach us how to do something. And I taught everybody how to play Mario Party, which is so lame. I brought a Nintendo 64, and I asked people to come in, like, to play, and then, like, I taught them the steps, and it was a good speech. And then he came, and he taught everyone how to drum. I'm like, you asshole. Like,
I taught people how to give a speech.
I got a knife.
I did one of those.
Yeah. What did you do?
No, I taught people how to give a speech.
That's an awesome way to...
Yeah, like, in speech class, you taught people how to give a speech, like... What you're seeing right now is me teaching you how to give a speech. Oh, that's fucking good.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. I'm going to teach you how to masturbate. First, lock the door.
What about your dick?
Make sure your mother is not home.
What if she is?
No sense of adventure.
Yeah, you gotta have that sense of adventure. Like, listen, you gotta have sex in the backyard every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, just... Even with the neighbors in the backyard, fuck it. What are they gonna do?
What about the champagne room?
Ants bite your butthole.
Ew. You're loose. That's
the
terrible.
Loose caboose.
Loops.
The
and
loose
big
booze.
butthole.
Okay, what the fuck are you guys drinking? You have you guys they're fucking over here listening to us and like they're probably not even drinking anything. It's a drunk ass.
Oh.
Gatorade. Gatorade me, bitch.
Oh, I do not like Gatorade. But what I am drinking is root beer and Kraken.
Dude, Kraken is awesome. I wish I had Kraken.
What is Kraken?
Kraken
It's a rum.
is rum. It's like dark rum, and I think it's 90 proof.
Rum will fuck
It is.
you up.
Yeah, it's what's up. I like it very much. It's pretty much the only thing that I drink if I drink. Or I'll drink wine, but I don't want to have a headache, so fuck it.
Such a
Wine is
oh, drink
don't like
wine, I guess.
You don't like
not a fan
wine?
of wine.
Eh,
Not really.
I don't really like wine.
yeah, I think it's kind of an acquired taste
Yeah,
sort of thing.
like people who don't like beer but they like wine. I don't know.
It tastes like nail polish for some reason.
It
I
does.
think you're not buying the right shit.
Maybe.
Mine comes in a box.
Everybody
Oh,
says
box
that though. They're always like, whenever I say to Labor, you haven't tried the right beer, you haven't had the right wine, and I'm like, okay, well then give me the good stuff.
And then
I'll
everyone
try
shuts
it.
up.
I will be the judge, and nobody ever offers to buy me anything because they're all cheap fuckers.
I think everybody just wants to fucking rub it in people's face. Oh, I'm drinking this and it's better than whatever you're drinking. No, it's just what you fucking like, and I don't like what you like, so fuck you.
What did I say? I remember I made fun of somebody once for drinking something, and I don't remember, like... Oh no, it was somebody was talking about they like bourbon, and I called it Hillbilly Swill.
Swill?
Nice.
The fuck is swill?
You know, so well, it's I
Yeah,
don't know
how do you explain the word the? You know, the. Sorry, go ahead. Hey, what is swill?
I will Google it. So I have a... Wash or rinse out... Well, no, wait, that's not a noun. Kitchen refuse and scraps of waste food mixed with water for feeding to pigs.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Swill. Gross. I'm gonna eat some now.
What are you drinking, Zara?
Right now I'm drinking. I have vodka and orange juice, and then I also have in the other room I have Jaeger and or cherry Coke.
Great googly moogly.
Well, I have more than just cherry Coke, but Jaeger is the only other alcohol I have right now other than vodka.
I'm drinking the Salvadoran beer called Caguama, and I also have some Bud Light here, and there's some Bud Light limes in the fridge. And oh, good God, I could go for some fucking Crown though.
Crown Royal?
If you like, if you like rum, Kilo Kai is pretty good too.
Haven't tried it.
Kilo Kai and Kraken are my favorite for rum.
I don't know what the fuck I drank last week at the movies, but it was like it's a crazy ass drink called like the Nightwing or the Nighthawk or I don't know what the fuck. Something with night, something dark. I don't know what the fuck.
Oh, the Darkwing. Duck.
The Dark Knight. It was a Dark Knight or some shit. And then like they mixed rum with like Crown and rum and fucking tequila and just mixed it all together with a little bit of Coke. Ooh wee, man.
Just like a Long Island iced tea, only hardcore.
This fuck was off the chain.
Dude, it's
Fucking
the
got-
Short Island iced tea.
Automatic hard. Oh wow.
Short Island iced tea.
You
Because
like
some
that?
Asian made it for me.
Oh. Wait. What short are you referring to? Their hair?
Either way,
The wiener.
either way, there's
Ah, you said wiener. There's a guy who's been on like Joe Rogan before. It's true, there is a guy. I'm not lying about this.
Watch out for the guy.
Watch out. But he's been on Joe Rogan a couple times, and he's pretty interesting. He was gonna run for like Congress in like 2 years or something like that. But his name's David Seaman.
Oh, automatic loss.
Yeah, but dude, that sucks. Like that's your fucking real last name.
So change your fucking name. I mean, come
Well,
on.
he was just like, I don't want to. Like that's my name. Why am I gonna do it? Because some people are gonna fucking laugh.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking stupid, but you know what? If you want fucking some shit changed, you gotta do what you gotta do. If my name was Caesar Wiener, I'm changing some real shit. I'm changing my fucking name to like Ace Adam or some shit like that.
You
Fucking hard.
should do that
Oh.
anyways.
Yeah, like Ace Adam. Like fucking is Ace Adam here? I'm like, what's up, bitches? Fucking
What about
cocksucker.
Ted Winkley? Would you change your name to that?
No, why would I fucking do that? That's a stupid name.
What?
Ted Winkley. The fuck? No offense to any Ted Winkleys listening.
Dude, this podcast is fucking sponsored by Ted Winkley.
Oh shit!
Dude,
we're gonna get a
fucked up, man.
Dear 99 Proof, this is Ted Winkley. Fuck you, you fucking Mexican son of a bitch.
Yeah, fucking Caesar Wiener.
Caesar Wiener, you son of a fag.
Oh,
Son of a fag.
shit.
Fuck you.
That's terrible.
It is terrible. By the way, speaking of terrible, this is not Breaking Bad. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Love it. If you're not watching Breaking Bad, go fuck your aunt. The one with the fucking fucked up eye, and it fucking, like, it twitters and shit because she has a fucking... Yeah, it twitters. It just fucking... It blinks repeatedly.
140 times...
Characters.
140 characters.
Characters.
How does... I don't know. How did you know about my aunt? I don't appreciate it.
Shitter.
I like that show. That show's pretty cool.
I'm on the 5th season.
Holy shit, already?
Yeah, dude, I've been fucking watching that shit like crack.
Mainlining it like a fucking heroin addict.
Yeah, I am, dude. I'm fucking injecting that thing in my dick.
You gotta watch it with your butt.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
So no one knows.
It's that big. My wiener is that
Your
big.
butt.
Ladies, sorry, I'm taking
Caesar Wiener. That's why they call him
Caesar
that.
Wiener. Hey, I mean, shit, come on.
That's why they call him that.
Yeah, that's why my cousin's name is Ralph Vagina. He's a pussy.
Ah, I see what you did there. I thought you were gonna make fun of his name Ralph, like he pukes a lot.
Oh yeah, he's just a Ralph.
Fucking no, I hate when I mark. Just start puking.
Well, mark is also a term used for a wrestling fan who, like, I don't know if you've ever felt this way, but, like, let's say you see something in a wrestling show and you quote unquote mark out, which means it like, yeah, that's an actual term, marking out. Like, holy shit, I just marked out. Like, if we're watching wrestling right now and fucking Macho Man Randy Savage comes back and he says he's not dead. He's like, oh yeah,
I'm not dead, brother.
I've been alive. I've just been fucking Chinese bitches here. Like, he just shows up randomly. You would mark out. You'd be like, holy shit. That's marking out.
Yes. Oh, I know about marking out, man. My name is
do you?
Mark. You don't think I know about this?
Uh-huh.
You know, there's also another term, mark, and it means to, like, draw. It's crazy. It's crazy, dude. The shit you can learn. You should go.
Also, you could be a mark-ass bitch.
It's true. I could be.
You know, it is.
I mean, it's true. I'm not, but I could be.
Hey, no offense to my co-host over here. I mean, fuck.
Wow.
What kind of douchebag am I going to be when I say Mark Hogan is a mark-ass, a trick-ass mark and a mark-ass trick? No.
Shit. Yo.
I would never do it.
Never
do.
Yo, do you ever hear people, like, hear your name and you're like, oh, that's crazy. That's me.
What do you mean?
You know, people are like, yo, what kind of salad do you want? What kind do you have? We got Italian, we got Caesar salads, and you go, you ever do that? I assume not.
I don't understand what, like, okay.
Because obviously your name isn't actually Caesar.
So do you think Wishbone is going through that shit when he goes to a restaurant and like, would you like some Wishbone ranch? Like, that's my name.
I want that because I have that. Yo, you guys. Yo, when you're done with that turkey, I want the Wishbone.
That would never be a thing though with salads because Wishbone's a fat fuck and he would never order a salad.
Yo, some people like to put ranch on like their chicken tenders and shit like that. So.
I put it on my tenders, I put it on my fries, I put it on my burger, I put it on my hot and spices, I put it on fucking anything.
You know what's super fucking good? French fries.
Best.
French fries, dipping them in like ice cream. Like a milkshake. So,
why would you do that?
Yo, fry it.
What
Try
the
it.
fuck is wrong with you, man?
Yo, dude, people drink fucking cow milk. People drink cow milk, yo. So why don't you try that shit? Let's get real mad. Fuck you, dude.
I had this a friend of mine in 5th grade trip me the fuck out. He dipped his apple slice in the mashed potatoes. I'm like, what the fuck?
See, that's a bit weird.
But then I
No.
didn't have anything to say to him because I'm over here dipping my fucking chocolate chip cookie with ketchup. So
That's disgusting. Holy
it's
shit!
really good.
Are
though.
you serious?
Dead
Hang on.
serious.
Okay, you're gonna give me shit for being like, yo, dip this fried food in this fucking ice cream, but you're sitting here dipping fucking cookies in ketchup. In ketchup,
Yes.
dude.
Yes.
Yo,
It-
you're a fucking
it-
weirdo.
It makes my tongue mark out.
Oh. Oh yeah, I'm not dead, brother. On your tongue. I guess that's what. Oh no, wait. Wouldn't it be the cookie? The cookie's like, yeah, I'm not dead. I got ketchup on me. Doesn't mean I'm dead.
It's like, okay, it's sweet, and then the ketchup comes in, and it's fucking zesty, and it's fucking like...
Zesty, dude. I don't
Yeah.
want my chocolate chip cookies to be fucking zesty.
Well, no, but
What?
it's just it's the experience and shit, you
No,
know?
I don't need the. Yo, you know what a fucking crazy experience is? Getting
Yeah,
bit
okay.
by a fucking brown recluse and then having your fucking body rot away from the inside out. That's an
Eating-
experience.
Eating a cookie with ketchup is like going to a whore who gives badass blowjobs and you end up with a tongue in your asshole.
I don't want that either. I want that. I'd rather dip the cookie in the ketchup. I don't
No,
want
but
that.
you don't think you want that, but then you're like, oh shit, this bitch is nuts, and I'm not kissing her after this, but I might thank her. I'm gonna thank her. I'll give her a tip. You know, hey, you
Yo,
might want to use
Here's
Colgate
a tip
after
for you.
that.
Take your cookies and dip them in fucking ketchup, and then you run out.
And she'll be like, fuck it, just fucking wash your asshole out, because I didn't brush my teeth this morning.
I was eating fucking French fries and ice cream. No, but seriously,
Yeah, that's the worst. Fuck that, I don't want that.
yo, French fries are fucking delicious. So
They are.
and
Here's
so is
the
ice
question.
cream.
French fries or onion rings?
French fries.
Because everywhere you go, it's like, you want French fries or onion rings? And you're like, fuck, why can't they give me both? Like, why are you fucking around? Like, don't give me 100% fry or 100% onion ring. Give me 50-50. Don't fuck around.
My problem is that they always give you like 10 onion rings total.
Right?
Whereas you get like enough to fucking make yourself feel like the biggest fat ass after you eat them.
Oh, those guys are at everywhere you go.
I don't know. I just go places. Whenever anywhere I go, like if I go to like Red Robin or like Denny's or even like McDonald's, if I get French fries, they always give you so many fucking French fries that you want to die after you eat them all, but you can't stop because it's like literally just fat and salt, which is like everything your body craves.
Of course.
Yeah, dude, fries are fucking different. I've been at fucking. It was probably like 8 years ago. Me and like my friend Kyle from Bunktastic. Me and him and our other friend were at like Burger King, and I'm like, oh, dude, I'm so fucking full. Like I ate like. Obviously, I ate enough food to make myself full, and he's like, "Yo, dude, I'm just gonna throw my fries out unless you want them." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll eat them." And he's like, "I thought you just said you were fucking full." I'm like, "Nah, dude, fries are different.
Nope.
You can always eat more fries. You can literally always eat fries. Full as fuck. Just like, yeah, I can show another one in."
I can't eat fries without ranch. On some real shit. Just fucking ranch is amazing. Fucking love.
You should dip your French fries in cookie batter. How come they don't make French fries coated in like cookie batter?
I don't.
Zara, why don't they do this?
I don't know. That seems like something that would just be. See, maybe that's like an ethical violation or something. Like maybe you wouldn't be able to like blame people for being fat like anymore. Like you just have to accept that the whole world would be obese.
It's like, dude,
Like no, that
we'll
would
make
just be a
nuclear
thing. It's just, like,
weapons.
the new paradigm. People plus people plus cookie French fries, and then that would just
Cookie fries. Yeah,
That's only
dude.
pregnant women.
Yo, we'll fucking clone people. We'll fucking make GMO shit. We'll make fucking nuclear energy that we can never shut off. But we will not make cookie fries. We just
Yo.
won't open that door. We're not doing
But
it.
back then, being fat was like the shit. It's like it meant that you were like, you had money. Because if you didn't have money, you were starving. So
Well,
being
yeah.
fat was like, oh yeah, that's awesome. Now everyone's fucking fat.
It's funny. I've read like multiple places, which I cannot cite right now, but where they were saying like the reason people are fat is because of that reason, and that's why like some people like seek out fat people to be with. Like, you know, the fucking since you're Mexican, you should say it, but I'll do it anyways.
Right.
Because I can't be racist, obviously. But like
I
black
give
people,
you-
like black people go for like fat white girls. You know what I'm talking about?
Right? Why is that?
Because this is not my own theory. This is something I fucking read. So don't get
No,
fucking mad.
This is what the
Zara, you piece of shit. Because they came from Africa, where people were skinnier. You know, it's like, oh, fucking gotta worry about getting food.
I get it now.
Rich white people. It's just like that's what the genetics were fucking trained to do.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense, somewhat.
I would say so. I mean, it's an interesting theory nonetheless.
Well, like white people kind of evolved to be fat though, because in like colder northern climates, if you have shorter limbs and have a higher body fat percentage, then that increases your chances of survival.
Ah, that's a good point. As opposed to people in like Africa, where it's hot as fuck.
Yeah, and like being tall and thin is kind of an advantage. Not even necessarily because of the it is because of the environment, because of the sun, the way that it the way that
You're
you want less
absorbing it
surface
less?
area getting absorbed by the sun. Yeah. Well, it's about this. Like you get less surface area of actual sun touching you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the sun touches less of you when you're tall and skinny than it does when you're like wide. So you can dissipate heat easier.
That's very interesting. Never thought of that.
So you would fuck a fucking fat bitch.
I'm not from Africa, so...
No, just in general. Well, who gives a fuck?
Would you?
I actually don't find fat girls unattractive, but well, not like inherently like physically unattractive, but they all have like the weirdest fucking complexes.
Continue.
No, I was just like I like literally had women who have told me that they wouldn't date me just because I would weigh less than them and it made them feel insecure, and it's like you're fucking crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
you
odd.
should-
They told me that flat out. They're just like I don't know if I could date a guy skinnier than me because I'd feel bad all the time. And it's like, isn't the whole point of being physically attractive to make somebody like you? You know, like that just seems intuitively obvious to me.
That's an insecurity though. Like, yo, I'm a fat bitch, and if you're not being a fatter bitch, then I can't fuck with you. That's like that's why fucking women are fucking dumb bitches and shit. There's like this, I don't know the theory or what, but it's like women don't hang around with like women who are cuter than them or prettier than them because like they want to be like the center of attention, and they always hang out with the ugly fat bitches so that they look better in comparison.
I mean, I think that isn't... I mean, obviously I've seen it, but I think it's more or less just the people... Like you said, are fucking insecure. Like, if you're... Not even that you are secure, but that you're not insecure, if you know what I mean? Like, you have, like, a fucking weirdo complex, and I don't think you're even gonna fucking worry about it. Like, I have friends who are more attractive than me. I don't give a fuck.
This guy right here.
Yo, all my friends are super hot, so... Watch out. Here we
That's
come.
right. We coming through, bitches. We're
right.
coming through in a fucking beeline to the bar. We get drunk. Orgies, everything. 'Cause
Yo,
we're hot.
I take T lines, not B lines. T lines.
My nigga.
Lines.
That's right. I don't fuck around.
I have this fucking horrible. I don't know why I said my nigga, but I have this. I don't even know it's a
Racist.
horrible
That's
thing to do.
racist.
Whenever like there's this game called Search and Rescue on Call of Duty, and then like when you die, your tag is like left. If somebody picks up your tag, you can come back to life. And every time somebody picks up my tag, I would. My nigga, like Denzel Washington, and for some reason I hear like my nigga like back. One time I heard it from a 12-year like my nigga, like nah, dude. Kill me again. I don't want to fucking. I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to be on your team.
I'd rather not live.
See, I've always wondered, like, I don't understand why people either say it or freak out about it. It's like, it's just a fucking... Unless the person is being fucking inherently, like, a piece of shit using the word. Or it's like,
Yeah.
yo, that guy's a bitch. Like, or you're being a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, it's obviously all fucking context. But it's like, why can't a little 12-year-old kid say it? I mean, obviously, I know why, because little kids shouldn't be swearing because they don't know what they're fucking saying. And you don't want them to be...
It's hip. It's the hip thing to do. Don't tell me 12-year-olds right now are in a party going, my nigga, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, dude, I've seen it. I've seen it. Little white kids? Yeah. I've seen little white kids using that fucking shit before.
Motherfucker,
Weird.
this is the funny thing about... I love the internet now. Because you see the stupidest thing. Did you see the shovel girl? Did you see the fucking shovel girl?
Oh, she got hit. Oh, my God,
She
dude.
got plastered. She got wrecked. Yo, if you saw fucking Mankind get thrown off the cage by the Undertaker, this is nothing compared to the Shovel Girl. The Shovel Girl got fucked Zara, please tell me you saw the shovel girl.
I have not seen the show.
Oh, I need to find you the link. Hold on, I'll find it for you. Basically they were fighting over this kid, and they were fighting and shit. And this one girl says, "I'm gonna go inside and get my gun." And the other one's like, "Well, go get your gun, bitch," which was a BB gun. So this girl tries to go in the house. The other one follows behind and tries to stop her from going in. So this other girl grabs a shovel and swings, and she's like, "Oh shit!" runs away. The other girl runs behind her and smacks her in the back of the head with a shovel.
She like threw it at her as she's fucking running away, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah. It was...
Oh, getting hit in the fucking back of the head with a fucking shovel. Fuck. And she's laying on the ground like, ah! That would suck.
And then she was talking
So
about
bad.
like, yo, just talking about like, I can't hear. I can't hear under my...
Yo, have you ever gotten hit in the head with something before? Like that, like, obviously not like that. Like a fucking
Yeah.
shovel, but like, yo, dude, that shit sucks.
I've actually slipped and fell on my head, and I blacked out like a motherfucker.
That sucks. What'd you slip on?
I think it was a wet floor. I was being a dumbass anyways.
Oh.
We were Mexicans,
The usual.
so
Yeah,
so we
makes sense. Alright, I understand.
we didn't have a swimming pool, so we just got the garden hose and just started like made it like into like a fountain, and we were doing like on this concrete thing, and then we were playing leapfrog, and I leaped over my cousin or sister, I don't remember who, and when I landed I slipped and I hit the back of my head, and oh man, I haven't been the same yet. I haven't been
For
the same.
real?
Yeah, like I got fucked up like bad, dude. Like I blacked out. Like I can't remember a lot of things like after that. Like I remember going inside and I told my mom, she told me to stop being a bitch.
Well, that's a nice mom. Dude, that's crazy. That sucks.
She was pregnant though, so
Well, I guess that still doesn't make it okay.
Well,
That's nuts.
the answer to this is there's two answers to well, not two answers, but both answers are correct. Am I just really racist, or does it seem like Mexican parents are really fucking mean?
Yeah.
it's not that they're mean, it's just I think they're just strict for some I don't
Well,
know.
like I watched this little girl like run through she was running through Walmart, which you shouldn't be doing anyway, and she literally just like trips and falls on her fucking ass, and she's crying her head out, and her mom is literally just like, "Shut up, or I'll give you something to cry about."
Oh.
No sympathy whatsoever. It's just like, you fucking dumbass. Get the fuck up and shut up and stop crying, and maybe when I get home I won't hit you again.
Oh no.
Like, damn.
I think I've told you the story of my mom and the comb.
No, I haven't heard this one.
Okay, so I pissed off my mom. I think I was like 5 years old, and I pissed her off. I don't know what the fuck I did. So she was chasing me around the table, and she couldn't catch me. And then I'm like, "You're never gonna catch me." And she grabbed a comb and threw it at me and hit me right in between the eyes. And it stunned the fuck out of me. And then she like, as soon as it hit, she ran and she caught me and she smacked the shit out of me. Like, "I'm not gonna catch you, huh, motherfucker?" Pop, 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 pop. Yeah,
That's hilarious.
I got fucked up.
You sound like an
only
asshole
person I know-
child. I'd beat the shit out of you if I was your parent.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, who gets the shit beat out of them by their mom?
Oh, me?
I guess. Don't run from her. I remember, like, Seth and his little brother, when they were, like, a lot younger, I used to, like, fucking wrestle with them and shit like that. And, like, anytime I wanted to be, like, an asshole to him, I'd put him in, like, a headlock, and, like, his little brother would, like, try and squirm around and be like, "Yo, don't struggle. You'll make it worse. You'll get more hurt. Stop struggling." Just like, I'll give you something to fucking cry about. So funny. Ugh. I was watching, I think Seth showed it to me, or maybe Katie did, but it was, this, like, little girl in Walmart standing in, like, the bottom part of a cart, and she's, like, looking at something, and the mom's like, "Sit down." So she, like, sits down, and then the mom pulls the fucking cart towards, like, her, so the little kid fell out and, like, hit her fucking head on the ground, like, a fucking Walmart. And this other girl was like, "Yo, what the fuck? Why did you do that? I just saw what you did." And the mom just goes, "I didn't mean to do that one."
Oh,
Like,
oh man.
yeah, dude. And she's just like, "Whatever, get in, you're fine." And the girl's just fucking crying and shit. And it's like, oh my god, that's gotta hurt. And obviously she had been doing it, like, hurting that little girl more because people were already filming her.
Oh.
Not like, "Oh, it just happened," but like, "Oh man, Yeah, I don't actually see that happen a lot though. So, oh my god, actually, I think I might have told this story before, but I was walking to work one day, and it's fucking like, so it's like 7 in the morning, and I'm fucking dead tired anyways, and I'm walking, and there's like this strip of malls or stores, I guess, and this like lady is just yelling in this little girl's face, like, I don't even remember what she was saying, but she's just fucking yelling, like, you need to shut the fuck up, don't talk, blah, 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 and just, like, in this little girl's face, and she's like, when we get home, you're in so much fucking trouble, blah, 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 like, you need to shut up, and I just walked by, and I'm like, I should say something, because that's fucking shitty to do, but then I'm like, that lady's probably crazy, and I'm just gonna make it fucking worse for her, that little kid, just watching people, like, stare at him, like, so fucking weird, I don't understand.
Be right back. It's time for Jaeger.
Nice. After that nice story I just told, let's talk about hurting kids more. That'll make this podcast liven up.
Fucking asshole. Why do you have to leave? Fucking have to go.
Right? What a piece of shit. Yeah. So have you found anything cool on Reddit lately?
Yes, actually. It's like I found this. Actually, I was actually fixing. Not necessarily fixing, but improving my credit, and there's actually subreddit for that. Or people just
fix your credit.
Yeah, not necessarily. I think it's
credit fix.
I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember it. But it was just a bunch of people telling their stories and just what they did to do it. And there's a bunch of really crazy stories. I mean, there's fucking 20-year-olds with like $100,000 in savings.
Holy shit, for real?
Yeah, like they work and they live with their parents, of course.
Yeah.
And then they just like all they do is like they pay for their cell phone and their car insurance, and then like they're working at whatever, and they're making probably like $500 or $600 a week, and they only spend like what, probably $150 a month. So think about it. What else is there to do? Fuck it, you buy an Xbox, Call of Duty, or whatever the fuck, and that's it. And then the rest of the money you fucking save up. And they got it saved up, yeah.
That's crazy. You're good for a long ass time for that money.
Well, that's the thing. And then they're asking, like, what am I going to do? Like, what can I do with this money? And then people are like, well, you know, stocks. About this, if you want to build a credit, like, get a secure card with $300, and then, like, you know, charge it for, like, you can only charge, like, 30% of it or something like that. And then you pay it off as soon as the bill comes in. So, I mean, it's really cool. It's a lot of information, and that's the thing. People use the internet for like the dumbest pieces of things ever. They use it for stupid reasons. And there's a 20-year-old somewhere in fucking Louisiana who is actually doing it the right way. Like, and they're using the internet for like the right purposes, and that's fucking awesome. That's what you want to hear. You don't want to hear some fucking Joe Blow like fucking I want to make my own beer, and they fucking make beer and then fucking explode their home or something.
Yeah. You're not supposed to fucking put acid in your beer, dude. What do you do?
I love acid.
Dude. What kind? Hydrochloric?
Yo, bath.
Bath.
The fuck? No, we're talking about beating children.
All right, here you go. No, we're not talking about that. I'll be right back.
No, we switched the topic. Yeah, dude, you can find some crazy shit on the internet. Yeah, don't go away, man. I don't know what to tell you. You can't leave a bottle in the ocean and expect to see it in the same spot. That's how this fucking conversation goes, I guess, was the point that I was terribly making. Yo. Okay, I have a question for you. Let me see if I can, because I wrote it down last time.
You wrote it down?
Well, no, because I write shit down all the time, because I like to write. Hang on. Okay, so as a philosopher, and having no fucking medical knowledge whatsoever, I'm assuming, do you think, like, since there's been, at least I've noticed, like, influx of people being diagnosed with, like, ADHD and shit like that, do you think, like, society and, like, our culture can, like, cause that in people? You know what I mean? Like, bring that, because obviously it is somewhat genetic. Like, they can tie like the genes back to the parents. Like, okay, your parents have this, but do you think it can like society and like culture can create that sort of like mutation of a gene, whatever that means?
See, I don't think so. What I think is that the behaviors presented with ADHD are becoming more problematic now. Because, well, here's like the theory behind ADHD, right? Is that it's basically a throwback to when we were a hunter-gatherer species, and the attention deficit attention deficit hyperactiveness is basically like a sort of hypervigilance, in that we as human beings needed to always be aware of our surroundings because everything wanted to kill us.
Mm-hmm.
Because
that makes sense.
We were anatomically modern before we became apex predators. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like the fully modern human being was not an apex predator. We were frequently preyed on by all manner of canines, felines, all kinds of other like.
Monkeys.
See, I'm drunk, so this is hard. But yeah, basically they were basically all like predatory animals.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, dinosaurs. If you believe in if you know like the Creationist Museum where like they ride them and shit.
Dude, I know about that.
But anyway, so I think that what it is mainly is that we live in a time in history, or well, we live in the present, but you know, we live in an era in what will be the beginning of the history of man in which we aren't ever very physically active and isn't really required of many of our jobs. We kind of just sit around all day and do fuck all, and especially since learning was a much more hands-on activity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, back in the day, and now it's kind of like sit in a class for 8 hours a day, or sit in classrooms for 8 hours a day with like minor breaks in between. And I think that that's not something that human beings are meant to do. I don't think that, especially children, I don't think children were ever meant to fucking sit down in a classroom for hours at a time and just like sit there and do shit. I think that's inhumane, to be honest.
Yeah, kinda. I agree with that.
So it's like, I don't think that it's a problem with humans. I think it's a problem with the way in which we attempt to make humans behave. It's like trying to get a dog to sit at the dinner table, and then when it doesn't want to sit at the dinner table and wants to, you know, eat in a fucking bowl in its mouth and all that shit, we just like say, well, this dog clearly has a mental disorder. What's wrong with this dog? It's
Yeah,
like
that
that
makes
doesn't
sense.
make any sense to me. I don't get why people like. I mean, I think that they call it a disorder. And I think that there are a lot of these like, you know, either brain disorders, behavioral disorders, or like personality disorders are basically just. We want people to behave a certain way, and whether or not we actually evolved to behave that way, if they don't behave that way, then it's something that's wrong with them.
I agree with that.
Right. Well, I know that I was actually reading something else. They were saying like kids or people have been diagnosed with like PTSD, and they labeled it ghetto disease.
The what?
Yeah, let me find it, because it's something fucking ridiculous like that.
Yo, I had that shit.
Yeah, right?
You know what? I completely agree with Zara.
Ghetto disease?
100%, not the ghetto disease, but...
I'll find out what it was called, but...
People think that there's a such thing as normal, like, well, they have to act normal. And if they're not within these parameters, then they're not normal. They're not behaving in the correct way. Fuck you. If somebody likes fucking... touching a doorknob 30 times before they fucking leave doesn't mean jack squat. Fuck you. Somebody like is disinterested in school, that means they're not normal? No. What if they're really artistic and shit and you want to fucking cram numbers down his asshole? Fuck you.
Ew.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like, I think the whole system is fucked up. It's all fucked up. People, like, yo, let's teach kids this. This is how we're going to do. Then we test them, and we're not even testing them for the right reasons. We're testing them because, oh, well, we want them to fucking get good grades so we can get more money in our fucking pockets. Fuck you, Principal Skinner, you cocksucker. What the fuck? Piece of shit. No, on some real shit, though. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is this? If I ever do have a kid, it'll be like he's going to private school. No fucking way around that. I don't know how the fuck
homeschool. That's what's up.
I'm gonna teach him the worst things ever.
Like, yo, teach him the best stuff.
This weekend's homework: pass Mario 3 before Sunday night.
I think that, like, the biggest thing is going to be when you have kids, not if you have kids, because when you have kids, you're going to determine whether or not you're actually even going to fucking need an actual, like, brick and mortar school. I think that online school is going to be replacing a lot of that shit.
Do you think that will actually happen?
I see no reason why it's already happening in college, like in actual universities. Like half the classes I took in, like people like I didn't go to a fucking university and spend like 9 hours of my day sitting in a fucking lecture hall with some old dude with a beard telling me how to do things. Most of it was
Right.
online. There were certain classes that I couldn't avoid taking in person, either for whatever reason.
Like labs
like-
and stuff like that.
Yeah. But like almost all of my like, at least my math classes that didn't require like weird abstractions.
Yeah.
Most of my math classes were online, and if I didn't have to provide some like 100-step proof for an answer that could have been like one of like 10 different answers that they could have given, like there's just some subjects that the teacher has to, like the teacher or the TA or whatever, has to have some sort of input on what you're doing.
Right.
But like for some of like the more how do I put it, like some of the more objective math, like in the sense that like you're going to get this answer if you do it this way, stuff
Mhm.
like that, like stuff that had a definite concrete answer was always stuff that I did online.
I
And with a lot of science classes, you'll have the same thing, because in a lot of the sciences, there isn't like it's not open to interpretation.
Right.
Yeah, you
mix
mammals all
fucking-
are warm-blooded. If you say that mammals are cold-blooded, then you're an idiot. Well, I should say you're an idiot. You just don't know the answer. So, that's wrong, and the computer will tell you it's wrong.
Right. So did you take,
Most of
were
the
they
classes-
like
go ahead.
computer tests? You know what I mean? It was just like a fucking online quiz. Is that what they were like?
There were a lot of online quizzes. I took a lot of where it was literally like especially with math, they don't really like do the multiple choice shit. They literally just like type in the answer, and if your answer is incorrect, then you're incorrect.
Right.
this is why people are so fucking stupid.
And then like I took a lot of my classes that I took for evolutionary biology. Those classes were all multiple choice, mostly just because, like, and this is kind of how it rolls with just facts-based classes. Like, you could take anatomy and physiology online too. I didn't, but you could. And basically, you'd have to, like, I have a picture of a skeleton, and they'd like point to a bone and say, "What is this bone?" And if like you didn't like, either you typed in the answer or they had like a multiple set of like multiple choice answers, and if you got them wrong, you got them wrong.
Right. That makes sense.
That's so stupid, though. I mean, come on, really? You're teaching your kids? Why is it that some kids are smart and some aren't? Like, you're gonna tell me that a teacher, Mr. Sanchez over here taught my kid and he's smart now. No, bitch, you're just fucking born that way. There's fucking kids who are just born smart as fuck. Has nothing to do with what you teach them.
Well, I don't think it's that cut and dry, because there are people who are like, yo, I'm super fucking good at running, so I'm going to be good at running even if I don't practice. And then there's people who suck at running. Like, I suck at running, but when I try and run, I can do pretty good, but it takes me a lot of work.
Okay,
You know
so
what I mean?
why the fuck are we judging kids off of how smart they are?
Right.
Maybe this kid isn't good in English, math, and science and whatever the fuck, but he's a really, really good
You
artist.
know why? You know
Like,
why?
here's the
Because
thing, though.
we're too stupid to figure out a better way to do it than to be like, oh, this is the average, this is what you gotta compare to. Which
Here's
is
the
dumb.
thing, though, when we, like, I don't think that it's necessarily a matter of aptitude. I think that has something to do with it. Like, I think that there are some people who just have the brain that's more capable of doing things than other people are.
Yeah.
But I think that it's more of a case of what you're inclined, like what you want to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because, and this is a proven fact, in order to master any sort of skill, there's like, you need what, like not 100,000, but like 10,000 hours invested into learning it
Yeah, I think that's about that.
in order to have like a mastery of a skill, right? And in order to invest that amount of time into something, you must really want to do it. It's not just a matter of, being good at something. You have to actually really, really, really want to do it.
Yeah.
And so I think that the people who like I think if you derive pleasure from something, then you're going to be better at doing it just naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Definitely.
there are just things that I've always been able to do better than other people, simply because learning how to do it was never like, it wasn't a chore for me. It was fun. Like,
Right.
getting answers wrong in mathematics was never something that was like, it made me hate math or discouraged me from doing math. It was like, well, shit, I did something wrong, and I want to do this better. And it's like, I don't know how to, like, people talk about the runner's high, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
I've been a runner for probably like 5 years, if not more, and I've never experienced a runner's high, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like when I do like math problems, or if I do like symbolic logic proofs or whatever, that shit is like genuinely exciting. Like, I can sit there and I can do those for hours, and like the time will fly.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like my own runner's high for my own personal thing. And like I said, I've never experienced a runner's high. Everybody talks about how like, oh, you work out and after a while you just start having so much fun doing it that it's no longer a chore, and that's never been the case. Like,
Right.
I've never, I've never once done physical activity and been like, this is so much fun. You know, I can't believe I don't do this every hour of the day. But I've nonetheless done it, and I've also done things that I've enjoyed a whole fucking lot, and I felt that, you know, that just the euphoria that you feel from doing things you enjoy.
So then, here's the question: is there ever going to be a fucking point where we're going to be like, yo, we're fucking everything up? Like, we do need to teach kids like the basics or whatever, but eventually, like when they're fucking 12 or 13, when they start thinking about shit, it's like, okay, what do you want to do? What are you interested in? And if it's Xbox, like, okay, dumbass, we're gonna keep teaching you the basics.
Well, I think the people who are like, yo, I like playing Xbox, they're more equipped or more wired to want to do stuff that's like visual. You know what I mean? Like, oh, dude, I want to figure out how to do this. So it's like, okay, what else could? Because all right, so what I do all day at work is I sit there and I fucking type in shit into a computer and then retype it when I get back into another computer, and it sucks. And I've wondered, can't they make that into a fucking game where I can just sit there and make it fun? Like, yo, I gotta kill this fucking dragon or something. You know what I mean? Like, but dude, I love playing video games. I don't have the time to do it because I gotta fucking work. But it's like, I'd be super good at my job if there was a way that could happen. Whereas there's people who are like, yo, I can go fucking chop wood down for 12 hours. You know what I mean? I don't know.
This podcast is brought to you by Caguama Cerveza from El Salvador, where only the women are bitchy. Yo, Salvadorian bitches are dumb sluts. There's this one fucking, well, they're not dumb sluts, I'm sorry. They're just always angry or something. There's this Salvadorian chicken place where I go every once in a while, and I go, and they talk to you. Like, they're like me telling you, like, hey, welcome, you know, would you like to try number one? This is how they talk to you. And I'm going to say it in Spanish, and you tell me if they're not pissed or not. I'm going to tell you, hey, would you like to try the number one with rice? Buenos días, ¿quieres tratar número uno con arroz? Like, what? Why do you sound angry? And then they're talking to each other, and I think they want to kill each other. Like, I know Spanish. Thank God I know Spanish. And this bitch is telling her, like, yo, this guy needs tortillas. Can you please go and reheat the tortillas, because who wants cold tortilla? You know, órale, lo que tú quieras llevar, vaya la tortilla, porque que llegamos a tortilla, carona. I'm like, okay, why are you mad? I don't understand this. A Salvadorian lady with the nasty ass mole next to the eye, which fucking makes me question why you have a nasty ass mole in your eye. Like, in your past life, did you do something that was really fucked up, and then
she was giving out cold tortillas, dude.
Yo, that's who that
That's what it is. And she's like, her mole is like aching. She's like, give him warm tortillas, dude. This is bullshit. Come on.
Yeah, get it together, bitch. Fucking.
Dude, that's how Chinese women talk.
Yo,
like, they get mad as fuck. They sound super mad, but they're like, oh, I love you. Like, oh, shit.
Here's a question for you guys. What kind of women would you want? Like, any race. Like, if you could have any race of women.
Alien! I'm sorry.
Kind with a huge dick.
Kind with the huge dick. Oh, shit.
I think that's a race. I think big penis is a race.
It is, especially in the women.
Wait, but men, this is the thing. Supposedly, men really want, like, the women who will shut the fuck up and just do whatever they want. Like, even though the woman works, the man expects the woman to come home and cook for them and clean for them and all this bullshit. Is that the kind of woman you want?
I like when I don't have to do anything. So let me just put that out. Like, dude, I'm pretty fucking lazy. I'm lazy, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I fucking don't like doing stuff. Like, I have no problem going to work. You know why? Because I get fucking paid for it. I don't like doing it, but I'd rather do that than not. You know what I mean? But it's like, I don't necessarily want a woman who's gonna come home and be like, yeah, I cooked and cleaned and did all this stuff. I just like people who can hold conversations. That's what I give a fuck about.
So you don't want an Asian woman?
I don't know enough Asian women to say that I don't want one.
And that's funny, like, there's stereotypes, like, yo, like, Asian women are freaks in the sheet.
If you look at the shit that Japan puts out for porn. It is fucking weird as fuck.
And it is.
It's fucking gross, dude.
I don't
I saw
understand.
Kyle showed me a video of like 10
fucking
Asian
God.
ladies spinning
That's
around
gonna-
on plates.
Yo.
It's. Do you know what Tub Girl is?
That's funny that we all know what Tub Girl is.
Okay, yeah. So there's that, and that's what happened. Yeah, it's funny.
Okay.
Like, oh, we all know what that is. That was like the original, like 2 girls, 1 cup, but only it was. Dude, why does she have socks on?
I don't know.
That's
Eh,
the only thing I want to know. Why
You don't-
socks?
Mark, you don't want to get up and slip and fucking fall, bitch. You already got shit in your face.
Well, that's a good point. That's actually a really good point.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
By the way,
I
Zara,
accept it.
if you click on the link I showed you, Shovel Girl. Yeah.
Yes,
Cake
Did you
buzz.
see it?
I did.
Yeah.
Bitch got fucking creamed.
Yo, that bitch got slammed. That shovel hit her head, and then to top it off, go watch it again. When she fucking gets hit, she falls, and then her head hits the concrete again. A double. Why the fuck not?
That's why I would never get into a fight with someone. All you have
With
to
a
do,
shovel.
no, with anyone ever at any point in my life, because all you have to do is fall down and die. Fuck that shit. Fuck it. Why would you want to fight someone when that can happen? Like,
It's funny how that shit happens. It's like if
Ugh.
you get hit, if you get punched, that shit'll rock your world. It's like what
yeah.
the fuck?
Yo, here's another reason why I don't ever want to have a fight with someone. Because of people like myself. Okay, so me, my girlfriend, and our roommate were at our roommate's sister's house. And these people came up to our house and were like, they were talking, and then a fight broke out, right? So I go
Yeah.
inside, and like everyone's fighting. I was inside at the time, and I came out, and they're all fighting. And some girl was on top of my girlfriend, so I pulled her off. And this guy came up, and he's like, "Are you touching my fucking girlfriend?" I'm like, "No, dude, I would never do that." I went inside. No, it gets better. I went inside. He clearly saw me doing it. I was like, "Come on, no, I didn't." Why would I say yes? He's bigger than me, anyways. So I go inside. I get my keys. I come back out. Open my car. Take out a fucking metal bat. Slam it on the ground. Like, everyone get the fuck out now. And hadn't the people not left, I would have been swinging a fucking bat around. And that's why I don't want to fight with people.
It doesn't make any sense though. Like, why did a fucking fight break out?
Because they were
Everyone
dumb.
was, people were drunk.
People
probably.
were drunk and people were fucking dumb.
It
But
doesn't
it's
make
like, but it's like, I would have fucking hit people in the face with a bat. And I'm not a violent person. There's some people who would just be like, that's it. Because I could have just hit someone in the face with it without warning them to leave.
Yo, I have a story, and I kind of told Mark about this, and I kind of don't know what to do about it. But I got in a fight about, I think it was March, and this is some crazy shit. And I fucking been debating what the fuck I'm gonna do about this shit. Crazy, cause okay, so my brother-in-law came over, and we were drinking crazy, like fucking bottles of like, I don't even remember. It was Crown. It was Crown Royal. It was bourbon, and then we chugged beers to end it.
Ugh.
It was a fucking catastrophe from the beginning, and then it was just me and him, and we were fucked up. And I told him, like after like 5 hours of drinking straight, playing Street Fighter, watching a fucking pay-per-view boxing match, I'm like, yo, we need to go play pool right now. Yeah, man, let's do it right now. Let's go. Fuck yeah. So we get in the car. Halfway there, I said, I can't do this. And he's like, what are you doing? I'm going back. Why? Because I'm drunk, stupid, and if I get pulled over, we're both in trouble. I can't fucking do this. So we go back. So then we go to back to the apartment, and this is where shit gets crazy. We were so fucked up. We went inside, I heard the door lock, and I turn around, and he punches me.
Nice.
Just clocked. Pop! Fucking good, right in my fucking eye. Pop! And I fucking fall back. And I'm glad there was a couch there. And I just fall back. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I'm drunk as fuck, and I'm still thinking. Like, I'm happy that I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get up, and I'm gonna ask him, why did you do that? Before I do that, I fucking feel another fist in my face. This guy, my brother-in-law, jumps on top of me and just slams the fuck out of me. Pop, 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 pop. Countless times. On my face, on my shoulder, all over. And then he stops randomly, and then he gets up and stands up. And like, I'm like, is it over? And it's the worst feeling in the world. It's the worst. I feel like everything's broken. Like the smell of blood inside of your system alone. Like every once in a while, like I have that fucking smell, like in my system. Like Otis, I'm telling a story over here. Fucking
You can't notice.
yeah.
That's fucking boss.
Yeah, he's crazy, dude. He's a fucking badass guy. He a quick story about him. He had kitty cancer. Well, that's what the doctor told us, and they told us that he survived. That we got to put him down. And my wife was telling me, like, we're gonna put him down. What are we gonna do? And I tell him, fuck doctors. Like, we're not gonna let him die. What the fuck? And he's still alive and kicking.
Nice.
He's good. Fuck doctors. You don't gotta pay attention. Anyways. So yeah, you fucking feel everything just dying inside of you and the blood and everything. And then I get up and I go to the fucking restroom. And I'm going to the restroom, and by the way, he's drunk as fuck, and he's like, hey, you ain't going nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck, are you kidding me? So then I go to the fucking restroom and I look at myself, and I am beat the fuck up. I look like Ric Flair back in '89, like after fighting Roddy Piper. I am fucked up. And I'm looking at myself, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And I go back outside, and my wife is out there, like, what the fuck is going on here? And what the fuck happened to you? I'm like, look at what this guy did to me. For what? Why did you do this? And he's fucking non-coherent. He's speaking, he's babbling. He's not even making any sense. And I'm questioning him over and over. Why did you do this? What the fuck is wrong with you? And nothing comes out of him. He's just saying, and I'm like, okay, Sly, fucking tone it down, Sly. You're not in the Expendables right now. You need to fucking tell me why the fuck did you do this? And I got pissed because he wasn't talking right. I fucking clocked the fuck out of him. One shot, pop, down to the ground. And my wife's like, yo, what the fuck's wrong with you? I'm like, do you see my face? Look at this guy. And he turns back, like he's on the ground, and he's looking back like, I'm like, fuck you. Pop, pop. I slammed the fuck out of him. Right in his face. Like 10 shots. Non-stop. Pop, 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 pop. And my fucking hands are fucking hurting. The red, bright. My fucking, my knuckles look like a fucking black girl's vagina, looking like a fucking super purple fruit gusher. Just fucking pop, pop.
Ew. I think it had to be a gusher.
Oh yeah. I mean the shit out of this guy, just wailing on this guy. Don't fuck with my face. I'm a handsome guy. I'm a good looking guy.
Yeah, you don't want someone fucking your face
Don't
up.
fuck with my face, hey.
That's your fucking livelihood, man.
Fucking, this is 2014 Razor Ramon. Don't fuck around. I'm in the guy. And then I get up. And then he gets up and he's like, you wanna fight? Okay. You wanna fight? Well, let's go. Let's fucking fight. And then my wife's like, says, go to the other room. That's enough. I'm calling the cops. When I hear, I'm a Mexican. When you tell me you're calling the cops, I'm running away. Fuck this shit.
I just pictured you like slamming open some door and just instantly booking. The second she's like, I'm calling the cops. As soon as she's done saying that, you're fucking booking like full speed. Like
this is the funny thing though. Before we even drank, this guy gave me a set of golf clubs. He's like, here you go, brother. This is for you. I just bought some new ones. These are for you. We go golfing every once in a while. We always have a good time. Here you go. I was about to grab one of those clubs he gave me and slam him right in his face. I wasn't even.
Dude, you would have killed him.
I would have fought. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, dude, some people cannot handle alcohol. He couldn't
handle it. And I was like, you gonna call the cops? Fuck it. I don't want anything to do with this. And he was pissed. And right at that second, his wife showed up.
Was she naked?
Halfway.
Okay. Proceed.
So then I was like, fuck this, I'm out. I don't want to deal with this shit. And they were like, my wife and her sister, which is, you know, his wife, were trying to calm him down, like, yo, we gotta go, yada, yada, yada. And he was just pushing them both. And I was about ready to go outside. I was like, I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of this kid. This kid has no idea what's gonna happen to him. But then I didn't hear anything, and he left. And from what I heard, he walked outside and he fell and hit his face on the concrete again.
Oh, dude, that shit sucks.
Yeah, and
That
then
sucks.
like I was just fucking pissed off, man. I was so pissed off. I was angry and I was crying. I was like, who the fuck does he think he is, dude? Who the fuck does this motherfucker think he is? And the next day, I get a text like, yo, Mars just told me what I did. I'm fucking sorry. Like, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Like, I'm never drinking again. Like, I need to, like, stop drinking, period. And then, like, I didn't talk to him. I didn't talk to him the entire day up until, like, probably that night. I hit him up, and I'm like, you fucked up, dude. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, what the hell's wrong with you? And he was like, yo, you know what? I can't be doing this shit. I'm sorry. I feel like I fucked up our friendship, yada, yada. I haven't talked to him since. But the funny thing is, he started drinking again.
Yeah,
So-
well, I mean, dude, people are gonna fucking... People are
I
gonna
wasn't
drink.
expecting him to stop drinking, but my wife's sister hasn't talked to us either. I think they're both embarrassed about what happened.
Here's what you should do. Do you want to talk to him again?
We had a great thing going on, man. We went
Then
golfing.
talk to him, dude. Then be
When-
like, yo, what's up?
But this is the thing. I'm a man. You don't fucking disrespect me like that, man. You don't fucking do that shit.
Hey, you know what? Are you a man? Is there something you want to do? Then do it. Even if it's fucking uncomfortable.
I'm fucking someone's grandma tonight. I don't go.
You probably should go on eFucked and see how that works. But nah, dude, like there's no fucking reason not to do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Like you want to talk to that kid? Talk to him again. Nothing's stopping you. Except your own fucking ego. It's the only thing.
Zara,
Yes.
this is the thing that I love about Zara. No offense, Mr. Mark, but Zara will give it to you straight and dirty, and he will call you an idiot if you're an idiot. Like, on some real shit. Like, he's called me an idiot before, like, yo, you're a dumb piece of shit. Why the fuck are you doing this? Or he's telling me, you know what? Smart move. Go ahead and do what you gotta do. Because he's... What the fuck's your title? You're a fucking...
My title?
Sex
Yeah.
pot.
Besides sex...
D. Brock.
Besides sex...
Ew, the Brock. What a
The-
douchey.
The Bronx... You're such a piece of shit, you know that?
I'm the Brock.
You're so scummy. You're so scummy. You're like the lackey of Nelson Munt.
What?
Yo, he's gonna
Come
start
on.
calling. He's gonna start calling you an idiot, anyways, dude. Stop being mean to him.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
I'm
ahead.
just kidding. I'm kidding. Zara,
Yes.
what do you think? What do you think you should do?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question?
Wow.
Do you think
No,
he
I'm
should?
serious.
Do you think he should talk to his buddy who he got in a fight with?
It depends if his buddy's a total dick or not. Sometimes people are just not worth putting up with.
That is true.
But at
What
the-
if
I
you
mean, I've
wanna
gotten in
put up
fights
with them?
before, what if you want to make up with them?
Yeah,
Well, why the fuck wouldn't you then?
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, but what are you do you want to be friends with them again because you miss his company or I mean, I don't know enough about the situation.
I miss the company,
Because-
to be very honest with you. Yes, I miss the company.
Then be like, yo, what's
Okay.
up, dude? That sucked. Let's fucking talk about it.
See,
Yeah, exactly.
this
If
is
you're,
the thing.
if you're a man, you'll do what you want to do.
He just comes off like he just knows it all, and he's just. That's right. I do too. I always I do that too.
If he has a toxic attitude, then why? It doesn't make sense to me to want to be his friend if he's a toxic person.
Well, at the same time, I think the reason I talk to him is because he's a lot like me, and I have a toxic attitude as well.
I haven't gotten that impression.
I haven't either. I don't know, dude. Here's what you do. Go up to him, be like, listen, we need to work something out. Pull his pants down and suck his dick and see what happens. Yo, if he's like, okay, if he's cool with it, don't be friends with him.
You know, and
If he's
this
not cool with it, be like, all right, dude, I was just testing you. What's up?
I was just wondering if you were shaved down there or not.
Yo, what
You know,
razor do you use? Do you use a straight razor? Because if
I
you
think-
do,
You think it's in
I
there with
think,
your
I'm gonna,
mouth.
I think I'm gonna do what you
Ew.
said. Because let me tell you something.
wait, you're gonna try and suck that dude's dick? Don't
No.
do that, man.
Suck his
That's
dick.
a bad idea. I was kidding.
Asshole.
Oh, that's a good idea, dude.
And now, if you don't listen, if you don't like your asshole eating, go fuck yourself.
Oh. No, that
I-
wasn't. All right, I get
Here's
it.
the thing. Remember that one time? It wasn't a one time. It was that one conversation we had where it was like, "Yo, I'm tired of listening to rap. Let me listen to something else."
Mm-hmm.
Ever since then, I'm thinking, well, if I'm doing the opposite of what I want to do with music, why don't I do that with everything else? And I've been doing the opposite of what I would usually do, and I've been fucking feeling fucking fantastic.
There you
Like,
go.
I've just been giving up control. Like, I think, me personally, I love having control of every fucking situation in my fucking life. And if I don't have that, it's like my life is ending. It seems like my world is over. So, I think you're right. It has a lot to do with ego. And it's like, okay, maybe you should just get...
A lot of people don't realize how much they like depend on their ego.
Yeah.
Not like I don't want to get fucking like hippie and shit, but like a lot of yeah, you already know what I'm gonna say. But it's like a lot of people don't realize like a lot of the bullshit that you deal with, like the only reason you get fucking mad is because your fucking ego. Like, why do you fucking care? Just get over shit and do what you want to fucking do. Like, I'm not gonna go talk to this person because he made me mad, and I'm a fucking man. Fuck him. But it's like,
Yeah.
why not? Like, if you want to talk to that person, the only reason you're not doing it is because you personally feel like you would be a piece of shit if you did it. But
Yeah, honestly, I feel like, I feel like a pussy. Like, what? You punched the fuck out of me, and I'm gonna go to you and tell you, hey, what's up?
yeah, well, it's like, but you want to talk to that person. It's like, yo, you want to go see a movie, but no one else wants to go see a movie with you? Are you gonna not go see it because you don't want to?
Man,
Son,
I am
You know what I'm
learning
saying?
here. We are learning something here, the 99 Proof Podcast. Putting it down like a motherfucker would. You know
Listen.
it. Drink up, bitches.
when I was a little kid, I think I was in 7th grade. The Pokemon movie came out, and I was like, I can't wait to go see that movie. No one wanted to go with me, so I rode my bike there all by myself, and I watched that shit. You know why? Because I wanted to see fucking Pokemon real bad.
Hi, nigga.
See? That's the lesson. If you want to see Pikachu, if you want to get a Mew card, you gotta go see that shit.
I want the berry face. The no one something I
What the fuck was that? Right?
Okay.
Keep going, man. I'm rocking out. I'm
I
listening.
don't know the rest, motherfucker. If I knew the rest, I'd be fucking doing it.
Man, whatever. Let's stop being friends. I don't know. Yo, so how about this shit?
You.
So today, I was at the grocery store,
Yeah.
and we had like just gotten
Don't
there.
believe you.
I will show you the receipt. And it'll say
Liar.
today, and it'll say Mark paid for it. Anyways, so I'm walking by the cheese section, and there's a fuckload of cheese, and this has nothing to do with the fucking the situation that happened. But I walk
Okay.
by this guy and this lady, and like this guy's holding his like whomever that lady is, and he's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And normally I just like walk by and like, "Hey, is she okay?" And he's like, "No, she's fucking having a seizure and shit."
What?
So, like, yeah, dude. I was like, "Oh fuck. Okay. What do you
In the
need?"
cheese aisle?
Yeah, dude, she smelled some
Oh,
cheese and she was like, "This cheese is so fucking good." No,
Was that a cheesegasm?
dude, she had a cheeser.
Oh.
Anyway, okay, but
That's so cheesy.
so
That's
like
so
I go,
cheesy.
dude, it was a cheesy pun. I'm sorry. Anyways, so he's like, "I don't know what's going on. Like, she's never had this happen before." So I go over. I'm like, "All right, what do you need me to do?" He's like, "Call for help." So I go over and I tell the people at the cheese cutting kiosk to be like, "Yo, call for help." I'm thinking they're gonna call fucking 911, and then I walk over, I take my fucking jacket off, I put it down so like she's not hitting her head and shit. And these people pick up the phone like, "We need help," and then hang the phone up. So all they did was
Whoa.
fucking yeah, right. Like all they do is help. But like all they do is call their fucking manager and shit, and then they're just standing around staring. And like I was like,
dude, they just pick up the phone and go, help, nigga, hang up.
yeah, help, cheese. And that's
Help,
it.
nigga.
No, that's literally pretty much cheese. Help! They're like, quick, we're out of cheese. We had so much. Someone bust.
Useless motherfuckers.
Yeah, right. No, but for real, it's like they didn't do anything. So I'm like, all right, Katie, call fucking 911 and stuff. It took fucking 20 minutes for the fucking paramedics to come and like help this fucking lady and shit.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, it was so fucking weird. I felt weird, like going over and like helping her. Be like, oh, what do you need? Like, let me help you. I don't know.
Well, when they have seizures, you just leave them alone and let them have it, right?
Well, no, I mean, you gotta like put them down. You gotta check, make sure they're breathing and shit like that.
You gotta time
Yeah.
it? You gotta time it?
No. You gotta make sure they're breathing. And like you gotta hold them down so they don't hit themselves or like slam their heads against the fucking floor and shit like that. But it's like all these people. When I went back, because I like left and I came back to get my jacket, and there was just 20 people just standing around staring. Like, oh wow, look at that.
Because I took a class on that seizure thing.
Oh,
And
have you?
Yeah, definitely. And I think, Iris, you took it too? You time it? What do you time? How many seizures?
Time how long it goes on because.
How long it goes on?
Because you don't want it to go over 2 minutes.
And what happens if they go over 2 minutes? You kick them in the balls or what?
No, there's
Yeah.
like you know that there's no oxygen
Clearly.
to the brain.
Oh, there's no oxygen going to the brain. But what do you do? You shake them or what?
No, they
You
have
don't shake them. They're already doing that.
they come out of it themselves.
Oh, they come out of it themselves. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, dude.
Themselves.
Dude, when she fucking woke up, this lady fucking wakes up, and she's like, crying, like, ah, like, because she obviously had no fucking idea what was happening, but it's like, she's like, ah, scared and shit, and then she's like, ah, it hurts, everything fucking hurts. And I was just thinking, how fucking scary would that be to fucking just wake up like, ah, what the fuck's going on? I'm in pain, I'm on the ground and shit.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, after the seizure, you have, like, a massive headache and shit.
Oh, maybe that's what happened.
Yeah. So, and not only that, it's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like, how would you
It
feel?
sucked. All these other people were fucking staring at it, and like, I didn't say anything because no one was like gawking and stuff like that, but I was like,
Yo, fuck
what, don't you have other shit to do? Like, you have to just stand here and watch this fucking lady, like, and her husband just on the ground, like, worried, and you're just fucking standing there, like, cool.
I fucking hate people, dude. I fucking hate people so bad. They just stare. They don't do nothing. They just walk around like, oh, it's none of my business. I was telling fucking Zara was telling me that he was late to the podcast because of a dog or something.
Yeah, no, there was like, as I got off the freeway, there was just like dog in the road, and it was like in the middle of the road, and it was like running in between the fucking like lanes and shit because people kept driving by. And like, it was like I watched like 10 people drive by this fucking dog, and I pulled over and like got the dog in the car, and of course like saw the tag, then noticed the address was pretty close, so I found, I looked for the address, found the house, and like, came to the door and was like, found your dog, it was on the road, and the lady like could not have been more indifferent. She was
She
like,
just didn't
oh.
care.
What a
She's
bitch.
like, oh, okay, thanks, and then just like closes the door on me.
That
What a-
sucks. That dog's gonna die real soon.
I wasn't expecting like a blowjob or anything, but you could have at least been like, at least a little bit grateful, or been like, oh my god, I'm so worried. Like, you could have at least showed that she was concerned.
This
Yeah,
bitch-
for her dog. Like, yo, dude, my dog almost died. What?
Probably let the dog go and shit. Like, bitch.
She's like, ugh, that fucking thing's back. You fucking asshole.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
mad at me.
Yeah, right? Like, come on. Why'd you bring it back?
I was telling Zara I stopped for a turtle. I went to get some blood work done.
Dude, don't ever stop for turtles.
No,
Fuck
I thought it was
turtles.
a rock, and then the rock was moving. I'm like,
Wait,
what?
hang on. So you stopped for a rock?
Stop for a rock.
I
That's
thought it
even
was
worse. You're an
I-
asshole.
And I'm like, what the fuck is that giant rock doing here in the middle of the road? And people were just whizzing by it, but the rock was moving. I'm like, that's no fucking rock. So I stopped the car, put the fucking warning lights on, and I fucking look, it's a fucking turtle. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? And I see there's a body of water. It's going the wrong way. This bitch was dying like in fucking 3 hours in Texas. So I pick it up and I throw it back in the water. I don't throw it in the water, but I put it right next to the water like, yo, bitch, this is where you live, dumbass. Like, fucking walk this way. There was just cars driving by. They don't give a fuck about it. Somebody was going to fucking run it over. How long do you think a turtle would take to cross the road?
I love this joke.
Just no, there's no joke. It's fucking serious. This turtle's dying.
Oh, dude. Probably like 10 minutes. I mean, how many lanes? Let's say it's 4 lanes and there's a median.
It's just
Probably like 20 minutes.
3 lanes.
Wait, 3 lanes on each road?
2 in a medium.
15 minutes.
That turtle's dying.
Dude, I ran over a turtle going 65 one day.
You see that shit?
And they fucking... Dude, you can't stop in a fucking highway. Those things fucking explode and shit. It sucked.
I'll be right back.
And then, after that, I was driving up to pick my friend up, and me and my other friend saw a fucking turtle in the road, and we're like, yo, we should save this turtle. Dude, turtles are fucking assholes. We went to, like, fucking pick it up, and its neck, like, stretched out, like, as long as its fucking shell, and, like, turned around and tried to bite us and shit. We're like, yeah, cool, sweet. Fuck you, fucking turtle. Why are you biting us? We're trying to save you. Obviously, you didn't know that. I was like... But then we tried to, like, move it with, like, a chain. We had, like, a chain or something on my, like, pants. Because I was real cool. I was a punk. Anyways... So we try to move it, and it bites onto it, and it's, like, holding onto it, and we pick it up, and it's still fucking hanging on there, and it's like, dude, turtle, you're gonna die because you're a fucking asshole. You're, like, clearly I'm not trying to kill you. Well, obviously, not clearly, because it's a fucking turtle, but you know what I mean? Like, dude, turtles, they don't want help. Just let them go. Let them go, fucking Brock. Don't pick them up. I just get mad. I get annoyed at you, like, god damn, dude. Just fucking trying to save animals. I don't know. Don't even remember how this conversation started. Something about chihuahuas. I don't know.
No, it was about ladies having seizures in the grocery store.
It's
Yeah,
true.
you started, asshole.
Yeah, and I wanted to say the N-word, but I decided not to. Because Cesar calls me a racist and it hurts my feelings.
Well, then it's probably true.
Maybe
Or
you should
it's the opposite of true, and...
Yeah, you should stop being a racist, asshole.
Maybe you should stop being a spick.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
You-
my brown feelings are so hurt.
Brown
What the
feelings.
fuck you, bitch? You think I give a fuck? By the way,
Brown feelings.
this podcast is brought to you by this brown dick. Fuck you, son.
Dude, I love that company. They're always
What's the difference between
delivering.
brown feelings and other feelings?
Well,
They're wet, real
we
wet.
care more about water.
I don't know if I believe that. Isn't the water down in Mexico
turtles?
super dirty?
Yeah, it is. That's why we care about it so much. Like, yo, I'm not drinking that shit.
Wouldn't it mean that you care so little about it? That's why it's dirty?
We care so much, and we have to fucking go get some fucking water and
Is
shit.
it true that there's more people drink Coke than water there?
Yes, that's fucking true.
Really?
Shit. Yo, I went to this party. I went to visit my fucking family in Mexico City, and we went. Like, they told me, like, my cousins, they're like, yo, we're gonna go to a party. Like, okay, whatever the fuck. Because we go every once a month or whatever. And when I got there, it was like fucking house party. It was packed as shit. Everyone was drinking. Everyone was smoking something, whatever the fuck. It was crazy. And
Crack.
everybody was drinking so much. And it wasn't like, hey, let's drink a beer. No. Everyone was drinking Presidente. Everyone was drinking just brown liquor with soda. Nothing but soda. Just soda and brown fucking shit. We were just chugging the fuck out of it. It was amazing. And I remember this one asshole, and I call him an asshole because he fucked up my night. Because he came up to me and he goes, you know, it's really nice that you came to visit your family. You know?
Yeah, that guy sucks.
Yeah, no, let me tell you why. Fucking shit. He goes, it's really nice that you came to see your family because I have family and they don't fucking visit me. Oh, fuck. And then he was just talking. He was talking shit about his family and fuck my cousin Victor. He hasn't come to see me. Who fuck that guy? And he was just talking all this shit. At the end of the night, everybody was done with him. We stopped partying at 4.
No wonder nobody goes to see him.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Right?
no wonder. I'm like, fuck this. I'm never coming back to see my family because of you, bitch.
Dude, you're fucking other people's family up. You need to shut
Yeah,
up.
you're everybody other family and shit. So at the end of the day, like, they don't listen. Mexico, watch out. they had like a really crappy ass Camry from like '83, and everybody jam packed in there, and that one guy didn't fit, so we put him in the trunk.
Oh shit!
We just put him in the trunk, and we're just driving everywhere. And he's like, I don't remember his name. I think we called him by his last name. I think we called him Jimenez. And we're like, yo, Jimenez lives closest. Let's drive him fucking first. And he goes, nah, fuck that nigga. We're gonna drive everybody first and then drive to Jimenez's house. And we fucking dropped that guy off last. And he was like, he was like, yo, we're at Maria's house. Why'd you fucking drop me off last? Fuck you, bitch. Get the fuck out. If you don't fucking like the ride, you should have walked. And we just kicked him out and we just closed the trunk and we left. Fuck him, man. That's that piece of shit. He fucked. Yeah, but
I hope he's listening right now. He's like,
I hope he is.
I was having a bad day.
Crying and shit. No! My cousin told me he's always like that and shit.
Yeah, dude. It sucks. And there's people who literally they just suck. Like,
They just do. And then, well, that same, like, I woke up in the morning and I fucking pissed off my aunt. Because I woke up and there's this guy. Okay, we got home at 4 in the morning. At 7 in the morning, this guy with a bicycle. I've told the story before. And this guy with a bicycle, I'm telling you, I told the story. And he had like this massive amount of water, like just chugged gallons and shit of water. And he was like, the name of the water was called Electropura, which is like electrolytes and pure mixed into one word. And he started, he was screaming it at the top of his lungs, like, Electropura, meaning I'm selling this shit, come and get it. And he was screaming this shit at the top of his, and I open up the window and I scream at that asshole. I'm like, fuck you, quit screaming that shit, I'm trying to sleep, asshole. And my aunt came in the room and slapped the fuck out of me, like in the back of my head, just pop. It's like, yo, we ain't drinking water now, bitch. That guy's not selling us any water. Now we don't have water to drink, we have to go to the store now, and then fuck, I fucked everything.
That's why you should not drink alcohol. That would never would have happened.
Or water.
That's true. You should just drink Coke.
Yeah, everyone drinks Coke over there. And the Coke over there is good, though. Like, if you buy that Mexican Coke...
Dude, it's so good. This shit you get at, like Costco.
Costco sells that shit?
Yeah, Costco does sell that shit.
They sell Mexican Coke. It's so good.
It's so... It's not like... It is. I don't think it has... I'm going to Google that shit.
It does not have high fructose corn syrup in it.
Exactly.
It is cane sugar.
It's straight up cane sugar and shit.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I like it. And I don't feel as shitty drinking it because it's Mexican.
Listen, if you ever come to Houston, like on the weekends, me and Iris go to this one Mexican spot, and it's like a meat market, but inside the meat market, yeah, there's meat markets here. It's like a taco place, and you just buy whatever, and you go to the store, and you just buy a Mexican soda, and you're like, let me get 6 tacos. 3 and 3. Wait a minute, 3 and 3. I'm not eating 6 tacos.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's a lot of tacos, man. I want to go there real bad now.
I usually get like a fajita taco, and then the other one is like barbacoa, which is like the tongue of a cow. And then the other one is like tacos al pastor or something. I don't even know what the fuck it is, but it's cubed red meat, and it's fucking good. You put onion, cilantro, lime, and shit. You put some hot sauce in that bitch, it's fucking over. I guarantee you, 3 tacos in that Coke is less than like 800 calories. No joke. It's because it's healthy. It's good for you. It's fucking good meat. It's not fucking McDonald's and shit where the meat's fucking made in Arkansas and shit, and the fucking farmers fucking putting them up with steroids and shit. Fucking Hulk Hogan is their fucking brother, sticking them with syringes and shit with steroids and shit, making them work out. They got dumbbells.
Is Hulk Hogan from Arkansas?
He is not, but he travels there.
Why did... Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
He's a wrestler with steroids. What other wrestler do you know does steroids?
Chris Benoit used to. Not anymore.
Whoa. You know what? It's the family's fault. They should have tapped out.
That's true. That's true. The Tripler Crippler, man, he really knew how to... He should have perfected it better.
The what?
The Tripler Crippler. It's like the Crippler crossface, but it's a 3 in a row where he gets his wife, his kid, and himself.
But his name was the Canadian Crippler.
Yeah, no, but the move that he did was called the Tripler Crippler.
No, it was called the Iris. Help me out here.
It's the Crippler Crossface, but he did it on three.
Crossface.
Yes, but he did it on his wife, himself, and his kid. So it's the Tripler Crippler, man.
So
Trust me.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, dude, that guy's an asshole.
We got a comment here on the. It is cheek meat. It's not tongue. I'm sorry. It's the cheek of the tongue.
Have you ever seen cow tongue?
I have.
I used to go to a place called Price Chopper, and they used to sell it in jars, and there was like, those things are long as fuck.
Yeah.
They wrap around like 6
big-ass
times
black
inside of a
dick.
jar.
Yo.
Wait, what?
You heard me. I said it was like a big ass black dick.
Except it was pink and fucking weird.
Oh,
But yes, it was exactly like that.
that shit look like a fucking black version of a Jigglypuff.
Oh,
Oh shit.
that would be terrible.
Man, the fuck, man. Listen, if you're watching, I'm sorry if you're watching. If you're listening, I hope you're drinking with us. The Drunkcast 2.
To the second official Drunkcast.
By the way, our 20th episode. Holy fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no
Dude,
shit.
double.
And Zara's been in like 7 of them.
Yeah,
I have. I'm like,
No, he's been in like, this is I think your third appearance.
I think this is 4th actually.
Third, or I don't know what the fuck.
I've never heard of this man before in my life. Who is he?
He is a philosopher from the University of Arizona.
Ah, that's very interesting.
Yes,
What
and
does
also
that
he is
mean?
into bondage, likes long walks in the park, and he has a fetish for feet.
Feet.
All of those are true. Actually,
Interesting.
just no, the feet one isn't. Feet are gross.
Yeah,
Bondage is
sorry,
pretty
guys.
sweet.
I like Band-Aids.
What the fuck?
I mean, that's kind of similar, right? Like, I cut yourself and then, you need Band-Aids. That's similar, right?
You might be drunker than me, but I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
I am not drunk at all. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah,
You're
I am.
cheating.
Nah, dude, I am drunk, of course. Oh, you can tell someone else is, too.
Ooh,
Shut up.
shut up.
There you go.
Shut up.
Yeah, fuck you.
Shut up.
Don't tell anyone I'm drunk.
I just I was looking at I was
Bubble?
playing Call of Duty last night, and then I was going through the Call of Duty store. They have Snoop Dogg. They have an edition of Snoop Dogg.
Bow wow
Like, you know,
wow.
I don't know if you guys have played Call of Duty before, but like usually it's like, the game starts and it's like this fucking Russian guy is like, don't let them get away with this, and then like you just go with it, and you're like, yeah, you use that as adrenaline, and then you like a UAV comes up with enemy UAV online and all this bullshit. Snoop Dogg is in there, in the voice of this guy.
Wasn't, dude, he was in another fucking video game, too. I mean, he's been in multiple games, I think.
Yeah.
But
No,
wasn't he in fucking, Fight for LA? No.
I know Ice Cube did one of the voices for Call of Duty back in Modern Warfare 3, I think. But Snoop Dogg kills it in this game. It's fucking amazing.
Wow.
And it's only $2.99 and shit. It's like, yo, my nizzle, you know what it is? Putting it down. 213,
Yes.
let's go. And it's like, yes, I want True Crime Streets of LA. Thank you, Eric Powell.
That's what it
an
was.
amazing game. I love that game. It was so good. It was amazing. I played it for the GameCube and shit. Suck dick. But if you play for the PlayStation 2 and shit, it's amazing because Bone Thugs and Harmony is actually in that game. For some
yeah.
reason, Bone Thugs is not in the GameCube version. Nintendo said we can't do this shit.
Yeah.
Why are we letting some thugs?
No thugs.
No,
Mo thugs.
none of the thugs in Harmony.
I remember that game, True Crime Streets of LA. Game was
Yeah.
pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I remember you had to go around and collect all the fucking bones and shit to unlock Snoop Dogg, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't like Snoop Dogg enough to waste my fucking time getting that shit. I'd rather just drive around and shoot cars.
Well, me personally, I inputted a code and I got that cocksucker.
Yeah, I think I might have done that. That
Yeah.
was way easier to do, but I'm not collecting 100 fucking bones.
Listen, nobody can say anything. Nobody can say anything bad about Snoop Dogg. Nobody. Even my grandma's like, I said Snoop
Yeah,
Dogg.
the dude that he fucking killed.
He didn't kill nobody. Allegedly, he killed somebody.
Wait, who's the guy that killed Tupac?
Wow, really? You are drunk.
I'm kidding. I'm not drunk. No, I know it's Sugar Ray Cyrus.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah. Just punch the shit out of him. Fuck you, Vegas.
Fuck you, Vegas.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. Sleeping Dog. Oh, I didn't know that.
I did not
That's
know
cool.
that.
Sleeping Dogs was originally to be called True Crime Streets of Hong Kong. Yo, did you fight a dragon in that game? In Sleeping Dogs? Because I remember fighting a fucking Chinese dragon on top of a skyscraper in fucking True Crime Streets of LA. That
Yo.
didn't make sense. Why did that happen?
Dude, because he was chasing him and he went after him. Did you beat the game too?
Yeah, dude, I fought a
Yeah,
fucking...
right at the helicopter pad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Why are you
fucking
fighting
awesome.
him? But why are you fucking using, like, Hong Kong... Yeah, Hong Kong. Fucking karate on a fucking dragon? That doesn't make sense.
I don't think it was a dragon. I think that was his name.
No, dude. He turned into a fucking Chinese dragon.
I
And
don't
he was
remember.
a Chinese guy. Oh, dude. I'm about to get...
This podcast is brought to you by mushrooms.
What kind? Portobello?
Yo.
What about the Chinky Goops?
What about the...
Oh my god.
Speaking of racism,
Right?
I made a post on 99 Proof and I was talking about, like, if there's a video game that meant the world to you, like, if it's more than just a video game. And... What the fuck? Why are you laughing?
Nothing. Keep going.
This is a Drunkcast, by the way, folks, so... People are listening to this going, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Yo, he's drunk.
I'm
I thought he was a philosopher.
severe intoxicated.
No shit. Even philosophers drink, okay?
It's true.
But anyway, Zelda, that's my game. I fucking mark out. I saw this guy yesterday. I went to GameStop, and the guy who was checking me out, no homo, had a tattoo of Link, like SNES version of Link, like pixelated and shit on his forearm. I'm like, yo, that shit is amazing.
Yeah. I don't
It's
have
great.
any. I don't have any tattoos.
Catherine says, this was much more entertaining when you were talking about Mexican food. The fuck, that was like 3 hours ago.
No, it wasn't. It was like 15 minutes ago.
You're
Was it?
drunk, dude.
Yeah.
We're talking about Mexican food?
I think so. Talking
What are
about
we talking?
talking about you.
Like, your cow eating this taco.
Ew, the cow cheek taco.
Oh, the cow, yeah.
Yo, I had a fucking what are they called? Tortas?
You did.
I
You
had
did
one.
not.
I did.
You did not.
I
How
did.
good was
It was not good at all.
What?
Yeah, I was not impressed.
Ouch.
It was
Sit
just
down.
it was just like a fucking piece of bread with fucking like bean paste on it, and like
Yeah.
at the last 10 bites was fucking. Well, I mean, I guess that depends. The last fourth of that fucking thing was a fucking jalapeno pepper.
Okay,
I feel like it
Listen.
was not made well.
you were robbed.
I probably was, but I also
Yeah.
had a burrito which I finished today, which is pretty good. I like burritos.
Which today makes me think you started it a couple of days ago.
I bought it yesterday, and I've gone into this fucking Mexican place like 3 times, and I'm like, yo, let me get a tortas. And they're like, okay, we'll make you one. And then I get my food, and they're like, we didn't have any. I'm like, yeah, thanks for making me fucking sit around and get all excited. So the next time I went in, I was like, yeah, I'll get one. No. So this time I went in expecting not to get one, and I got one. Just so I had to eat that one first, and it was not good.
The thing is, you're fucking you're describing it in the worst fucking way possible.
Yo, dude, that was my experience. It sucked.
Because you're over here talking about this bean paste.
Yeah,
Really?
dude, it was fucking. It tasted like bean paste. I don't know what it was, but it's not like it was. It tasted sort of like hummus.
Wow,
It was-
no, you got fucked over.
Ew,
got
they just
fucked.
put like hummus on a fucking hot dog bun. Put a fucking super hot pepper in the bottom.
Let me ask you a question. Who made that torta for you?
I don't know, some fucking Mexican lady who owned the place.
No.
That's the problem. You need to go to the
Serial
Chinese
Mexican.
place. Yeah.
you go to the
Chinese place to get Mexican food.
Yeah.
you go to the Mexican place to get Chinese food.
Yeah, she was
It's like
very
how everybody at the
Mexican.
Panda Express is Mexican.
Ew, the Mexican Express.
You got fucked over, dude. Because tortas aren't supposed to. No, you got fucked over. At the end, the jalapeno, no. You get jalapeno, but it comes in slices. It shouldn't be an entire jalapeno.
I don't know. I just remember the last like quarter of the thing that I ate had a fucking jalapeno in it. I was like, this sucked. What's chili Colorado? I feel like that's not an authentic Mexican dish.
It sounds like a fucking generic
Colorado.
a generic truck from Pontiac or something.
Ew.
Then
Ew.
Chili, Colorado.
Yeah, then you
Ew. The new
Right, and it
Sounds
fucking.
like some really gnarly sex move that you'd see on like Urban Dictionary.
yeah. The chili Colorado is like whenever you like stick your hands inside of like a jar of chili peppers and then you fist the woman, punch her in the face with the same fist.
Oh my
And
god.
she shits on your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh no. Gross.
Like a mama bird, cause I love that.
Oh Jesus. I'm all set with that.
Bro, you're a fucking respectable person.
It's
You're
true.
a
There's
philosopher.
probably people.
You're a philosopher for God's
They
sakes.
thought I was
You-
fucking smart, and now they're just like, this guy's a retard.
Yeah, this guy-
I thought
Why
you
don't I
knew
like-
what you were talking about.
he
I'm just phoning it in.
ass thing.
Oh no, I don't click on that link. David's free recipes? Yeah, recipe for fucking
Fuck.
weirdo shit.
Diarrhea
Yeah, shit.
I'm gonna click on that actually because.
for an exploded butthole.
Let us know what it is before you fucking log off
Oh
and die.
goodness. Oh. That actually looks pretty good.
What is it?
It's like, okay, so it's meat, vegetables, and sauce.
So it's an Italian dish.
Oh, there's also rice
So it's a Chinese dish.
and guacamole.
So it's a Mexican dish.
Yes. Nice.
Cool.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Eric.
I'm gonna make someone make this for me.
I have heard that Eric is a sexy beast.
I can neither
So,
confirm
like, did we
or deny
really
this.
come to a resolution on why the black people stole fried chicken from the Scottish?
What?
Oh yeah, that's how this conversation started.
Because of this fried
Well, I was
chicken.
like, no, but like, it was what we were originally talking about like, at the very start of the podcast.
Who invented?
Like,
who came up with the-
about how the Scottish invented fried chicken and then like black people stole it.
Well, the thing was, the Scottish came up with it, and then they came over here to South America, or the South of the United States, or whatever, in Louisiana, and the black people, they're like, oh shit, that's fucking awesome. And they got like the shitty parts of food and just fucking made whatever they could with it. So that's why they have the chitlins and the fried chicken and the, the shitty.
Wait, did we find out what chitterling? I'm gonna Google it now because my fingers aren't greasy.
Google that shit.
Chitterlings are usually the small intestines of a pig.
Yeah, that's what it is, dude.
That is disgusting.
It's not disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
It's kind of like pork rinds, isn't it?
It's like haggis.
See, there's,
Ew, I would never eat anything with the name haggis.
yeah.
It just sounds like fucking death. Like,
That
yo
sounds-
guys, watch
that's-
out for that guy. He's got haggis.
That sounds like if you have a horrible mother-in-law and her name is Haggis, like, oh, that
Ew. It's
bitch.
Haggis.
Haggis the.
It's just hard to say. Ugh, don't go over there.
Larry the Cable Guy sketch where he talks about how like you can always tell the fat bitch because there isn't a skinny girl named Bertha.
Oh.
I think Myrtle might be fat.
Myrtle is a fat name. Myrtle, that bitch.
Myrtle is a fat name. You just know that as a fact.
You just do. Like, if you met a hot girl named Myrtle, don't. It's a guy.
Yo, what about Moaning Myrtle? She was skinny. She was a ghost, but
Wait, who's moaning Myrtle?
you don't know Moaning Myrtle?
No.
Come on, from Harry Potter?
See, Mark is a nerd and likes Harry Potter.
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know Harry Potter. Yo, but on some real shit, like, okay, there was probably in your school, in high school, like some legendary crazy shit. Like, for example, I don't know if you knew a girl whose name was Judy. She had a big old booty. So her name was Judy with the big old booty. And everybody knew about Judy. So it's like, oh shit, that's fucking crazy. And for some weird reason, all high schools had the hot dog story.
What?
The hot dog story. Where you heard about this girl who, like, had a
Oh,
frozen
no.
hot dog and banged herself with it. And for some reason, the hot dog went in her. And it never came out, or it did, or I don't know what the fuck happened. But everyone...
I feel like that might be a myth.
a fabrication.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, maybe it happened, but
You don't know what?
I know someone who had a story similar to that.
You see?
But it was not a hot dog nor anything phallus shaped.
What was it?
A golf ball.
No. A golf ball.
Yeah.
Why would
Turns
you...
out that girl's a pedophile. So
Whoa.
throwing that out there. How about you, Brock?
Thanks, Katie.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
I'm old enough, and I also didn't go to school with her.
Because you were in pre-K at the time.
I was what?
You were in pre-K.
Oh, that's. I don't know if that. I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
I was waiting for the extended silence, anyways. Yeah.
Good move.
Ew. A fucking peeled banana.
All right.
I feel like, do you know anyone who has like banana teeth, where they bite onto something and their teeth just like mush?
Oh.
What?
What do you mean mush?
Yeah, like a banana. Like, say you took like you had 4 bananas, and you like went to like push them together, and they just fucking mush. Like banana teeth.
Please.
Teeth aren't supposed to do that.
Yeah, they're not. What do you? Jeez, this guy's from Arkansas.
I'm not from Arkansas. Listen, I have.
Arkansas? Isn't it Arkansas?
No. What are you?
Yes,
What?
Arkansas.
No.
Huh?
No way.
Fuck you, Mark.
I'm sorry. You caught me. I can't even continue with that one.
Continue with that one.
I had a kid in one of my classes. I had a kid. No, there was a kid in one of
He's like,
my.
"No, I just motherfucker." That's why it says I was laughing. You know, we wondered the mark and sit there, called him black.
He's like this black motherfucker.
Well, there was a kid.
What's wrong with you, man? You're a fucking philosopher and you're over here making fun of... Jesus.
I'm not making
He's
fun of
got
I
a
don't know.
weird philosophy.
I guess
Fine.
calling Mark black is making fun of black people, huh?
By the way,
You kind of.
the opinions and comments of our guests
white.
have nothing to do with 99 Proof.
I fully endorse them. They are the only. No. They are the only opinions of this podcast.
That is all we believe. We don't have any thoughts of our own. We believe what we believe.
I write the scripts.
He's like, I have a blog.
Do you have a did you ever start doing your blog?
No, I didn't. Did I say I was gonna do a blog?
Yes. And you also said you were going to do a podcast with Wolf.
That was something you guys wanted us to do.
Oh, yeah, that's...
We had to think of like the logistics behind it. We never got very far.
When's the last time we talked to him?
Like, not even a week ago.
Yeah? How's he doing?
You should ask that.
He's good. He's smoking lots of weed, working out a lot. He's living the life.
Nice.
Playing lots of video games, especially.
I like the Wolf.
He's a great guy.
He's a good guy. He's a really good guy.
That was an exceptional burp.
Thank you. I could do better, except
I believe
Yep.
you.
I'm not drunk
And then
right
the
now.
other kid chimes in with like,
I believe you. I believe in you too.
stupid things from parents.
I believe in being inside of you.
Oh my god. Finally. I've been waiting for this shit my whole fucking life.
And then
I've
like
been
that
waiting
kid
for this
felt
shit
like
forever.
an asshole to me. And
What was it? To
I was gonna ask a
prostitution?
question to you guys. not but-
Murder? Pedophile.
saying how people can be.
No, I will not have sex with you.
This and that. And
Well, there goes that.
like when
And
he
shit.
like,
What the
I'm a
fuck?
dream killer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no shit.
Yes, thank you. I forgot about that.
Okay, do you guys, speaking of dreams, do you guys believe that, like, there's people who, if you dream this, it means this. Like, really? Oh, if you dream of snakes, that means danger is coming your way. Is that the same? That's the same shit with horoscopes. I'm gonna piss off a bunch of
No,
bitches.
that's
right?
different.
I'm gonna
horoscopes
piss
are
off
different.
a bunch of bitches. Horoscopes ain't shit. It ain't what the fuck. Oh, I'm an Aquarius. That means I'm calm and respectful. I'm a Sagittarius. That means I'm a sexual being, and I'm not getting boned in the asshole. Go fuck.
Yeah, that stuff is bullshit. But I don't know about dreams. Those are fucking weird.
Think
What's the craziest dreams you guys had,
craziest dream I've had.
or like a memorable dream, anyways?
Honestly, my dreams are pretty fucking terrifying.
Fucking dragons with massive cocks and shit.
Dude, that'd be a great dream. Are you kidding me?
Uh,
I would love to have a dream about dragons with massive cocks. Later.
You're gonna... Yo, you should
We're
start
done.
taking
I'm
alpha
sorry.
brains.
I think I've told this story before. I had this dream of like I was in this. I saw this one fucking sexy ass bitch, sexy hot bitch, and I banged her like on top of a car. And the funny thing is, like, I woke up and it was the wet dream. Like, the thing with wet dreams with like men is that like you don't just have them. You wake up having them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you
that
have them, you're waking
sucks.
up at the same time, and it's like, good, I'm ejaculating. That's fucking weird as shit. Well, here's the thing. I had that dream, and I was asleep. I fell asleep in the couch in the living room. Our Super Nintendo that we had was in the living room, and I was playing Legend of Zelda. I was playing what was that? 7th grade. A Link to the Past. I was playing Link to the Past like 3 in the morning, and I did not know my grandpa was coming over the next day. So
Did you
I-
fuck him on the couch? I mean,
No,
the car?
listen. Here it comes. Here it
Okay.
comes, bitches.
Plastic couch.
So I fucking had a wet dream, and my dick was so precisely, like, perfectly attached to the middle of in between couch cushions. Oh, it was the best thing in the world. I woke up and I was having a wet dream about this fucking bitch fucking her in the middle, like in the car, and I was fucking ramming the shit out of the couch. And I was like, okay, I gotta get up because I have to shower, obviously. I just screamed inside of me, and I turned around and my grandpa's there. My grandpa's there, and he's like, hey, wake up. We got shit to do. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck? What did you see? Like, are you...
What did you see?
That's what I was thinking in my mind. Like, what did you see? But I'm like, hey, oh, yeah, we got shit to do, huh? I go, yeah, you go get your shit together. Let's go take a shower, motherfucker, you dirty mother... He called me a dirty motherfucker. And he knows. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, he fucking knows. I'm like,
Yeah, dude.
grabbed my cover and I just went to the restroom and... Oh, it was horrible.
Your grandpa saw you have sex with a couch.
It was horrible. Oh, it was disgusting, and then it was just so nasty. It was horrible. I think, and this correlates with the story of the green semen. Did I tell you that one?
Oh my god, no. I don't know if I want to hear this.
I told this one to Zara.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh
so
god.
in 8th grade, I learned how to masturbate. Everybody knows the first jack off is like the weirdest thing ever. It's like what's coming out of me. It kind of feels weird. It's kind of feels good, but it kind of feels weird. So,
This story.
yeah, you remember this?
Yes. With your friend, what was it, Rob? Something Quisenberry, or
Yes.
something like an alien name.
Okay, so like I had just like I don't know why, but
Zebulon.
I followed the steps of somebody who told me like, yeah, you just grab it and just pull it up and down forever and shit. So I
Forever.
did it. Yeah, forever. And when I came, like, I don't know why, but I came in my own hand. And I looked at
It's right there.
yeah, it was right there. And I looked at it, and it was like, it was green.
Ew.
Let me tell you something. Most guys, when they nut for the first time, it's the first time they nut. So it's white, obviously. Everybody knows cum is white. But it has
What?
like green speckles. Like speckly green. I don't know how to even explain it. But I was like, holy shit, this is fucking amazing. So the next day, I got to school early, and I was excited and shit. I was fucking, yeah, I'm like everybody else now. I'm not weird. I came, just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't, but continue.
when I went to school, it was before class, and I don't know why, but we're having this conversation. It was me, this weird guy named Zebulon Quisenberry.
What?
That's his real name. I shit you
This
not.
is an awesome name.
Yeah, I shit you not. Zebulon Quisenberry. And there was a girl named Desiree, and I don't know why we're having this conversation. And he goes, yeah, I don't know how it happened, but it's like, yeah, it's like white like cum. And then I fucking interjected it like a fucking boss, like I fucking knew everything. I'm like, no, that's not true, because cum is white with green speckles.
Oh.
And they're both looking at me, and Desiree's like, "Is that right?" And Zebulon's like, "No, that's not right." And I'm like, "Yeah, I just fucking nutted like the other day, and it was fucking white with green speckles." And he was telling me, "Yo, you have cancer." And I'm like, "What?"
You got green cancer.
Like, "You have cancer?" I'm like, "What the fuck? I have cancer." He goes, "Yeah, you do, dude. That's green." I'm like, "Oh my god." By the way, Zebulon Quisenberry, the biggest stoner ever. I shit. you not.
Yeah.
Was
He's
high.
like, yo, my name sucks. Time to get high.
Yes.
Dude,
So-
his parents set him up for fucking failure.
Okay, that was the beginning of the day. Throughout the entire
Oh
day,
no.
I'm over here thinking, I'm like, "Yo, I got cancer." I didn't concentrate in English, in math, in science. Fuck PE. Fuck this shit. I'm not doing anything. So I got home, and I'm like, okay, I gotta do something about this. I might have dick cancer. So what am I gonna do about it? Fuck it. Let me prove myself wrong. So I went to the restroom and I fucking jacked off again. I was going hard in the paint, kid. I was fucking slamming
Oh,
that
God.
dick. Oh, God. And then when I nutted, it was just white. And I'm like, oh,
My
My
cancer's
dick-
gone.
yeah, the cancer's fucking gone.
Cured.
I was high-fiving myself, which
Ew.
was a horrible thing to do considering I had nut in my hand.
Wait, did you actually high five yourself?
Yeah, I was like, fuck yeah, dude, I don't have cancer. Look, if you don't have cancer, you high-five yourself. Fuck it. You gotta do
Oh,
it.
alright, I guess.
So then, like, I didn't see Quisenberry for like 2-3 days because he was high and I think he had family problems. I don't know what happened. So I saw Quisenberry in math class. I think it was 6th period.
Quisenberry.
Like 2 or 3 days later. And by the way, I actually, you know what? I was thinking about him when I first told you the story, and I Googled him. He lives in Arkansas. And he's a mechanic.
Dude, I found him. I'm gonna add him.
Yeah, Adam's friend.
Just be like, your name is fucking sweet. Can we be friends?
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, yo, let's fuck.
Yo.
So then, like, I saw him like 2 or 3 days later, and I'm like, "Yo, Quisenberry, what's up, bro?" And he goes, "What's up, dude? What's going on?" "Yo, I don't have cancer." And he's like, "What?"
He didn't even remember telling you about this. He's like,
Yeah,
what?
like, "I don't have cancer." He goes, "What the fuck are you
Dude,
talking
fucking
about?"
stone.
Yeah, he's like, "Yo, remember that one the other day we were talking and you told me I had cancer?" Like, "You fucking dumb stupid spick. I was just fucking with you, you dumb bitch."
Oh god.
And I was so pissed at him. I was so angry, and I was like, "Fuck you! You're fucking telling me I have cancer. I worked for an entire day. I was about to tell my mom, like, yo, I fucking came green and shit. I might have cancer."
Oh no.
But I didn't, of course. 'Cause
Well, that's good.
I'm a man. I'm a man.
I'm glad that you didn't.
No. Yeah, and then, like, well, obviously I didn't have cancer, but he lent me his Nirvana CD and I never gave it back to him because fuck him, that's why.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm. And that was my cancer dick story.
Oh, mine's fine.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope yours is too.
I hope so too. It's kind of weird as a man.
Oh,
Like,
no.
listen, men are weird because we hate going to the doctor because we're scared of knowing. If we have cancer, we don't know it. We're fucking fine, obviously.
Oh, I'm just lazy.
You think is that what it is?
Yeah, dude. If there's something wrong, I want to know about it. What about you, Brett?
I don't get sick ever, so
You see, that's the mentality. That's the mentality right there.
like I literally haven't been sick in like 5 years.
No flu, no nothing.
But like, no, nothing. But like when I was a kid though, I used to get like, me and my sisters and she used to get legitimately filthy. Like we'd go outside and play in mud and shit all day long. We'd like lick our fingers. Like I'm not even kidding. We did all this shit outside and we like spent. I mean, I spent a lot of my childhood sick just because kids have shitty immune systems.
Yeah.
And now that I'm an adult, like nothing gets me sick. I can be in a classroom full of people who are like coughing and big wheezing and sad and shit, and I'm just like perfectly okay. Everyone
Yeah.
around me gets sick and I don't. So I'm convinced that I'm either like immune to shit or I'm literally just like the vector for every disease on the planet Earth.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm just like continuously making people around me sick.
I think a lot of people take a lot of things for granted. If you don't mind, it's so fascinating to hear your story. Just like the whole parent thing. And if you mind, don't talk about it at all. But I think it's crazy just going through what you fucking did, and you being this person that you are right now. And I don't know if it even fueled you to become that person.
I don't know. Like, it's one of those things though. Like, I couldn't give you the answer because all I know how to do is be who I am. Like, I'm not trying to do anything in specific. It's just sort of how I turned out. Like, I'm assuming that you're referring to, like, maybe I don't know how much I've told you, but like, what in specific exactly like gives you
The whole
the
getting
impression?
kicked out thing.
Oh, that. Well, like, that's, I don't know. My mom is kind of fucking weird. My stepdad never liked me. But it was just one of those, like, and I think it was just the standard case of, I don't think he would have liked me no matter what, just because I wasn't his son.
Mm-hmm.
And he was kind of like, he still is. I mean, like, I'm not saying he's not still an asshole to me. What I mean to say is that he's, like, still really bitter that his first wife left him.
Oh.
And I don't know if this is true, this is his side of the story, is that basically she, like, lied to him, or lied to her kids, and told them that he cheated on her when it was the other way around.
Oh,
So
that's so dick.
And I sort of kind of believe that because I don't think that he's the type.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, if anything else, he always seemed like he was very loyal to my mother, even if she absolutely fucking hated his guts. Like they pretty much just got married because my younger sister was an accident.
Take
but-
little sister.
But he didn't like me at all, like, ever, and I think it was just because he was mad that his own kids were taken from him.
Oh, that's fun.
That is, yeah.
But as far as getting, like, kicked out, I was just like, my parents are just, at a certain point my mom decided that she would rather have had me be used by her than actually, like, get anything done for myself, I guess, or, like, make anything of myself. And it's just one of, I mean, I don't know how to really put it into words because I never really, like, grew up understanding what, like, a functional family was because I didn't know anyone. Like, I never went to anybody's house and, like, interacted with their family. I only, like, went out with them to go drinking or whatever, or, like, you know, party and other shit. I was kind of delinquent when I was a kid. But, like, I never actually met any of my friends' family, hardly ever. Like, that never happened. We only hung out at night. We met each other. We met at places that weren't houses.
Ooh.
A
And
sexy time.
so, well, like, not even that. It was just like we went to the movies or we went out, you know, to a party or something. We never actually, like, I never met their parents really, and so I didn't know that there was anything strange about the fact that my parents just, you know, didn't like me. I thought that was just kind of how everybody's relationship with their parents was for the most part.
Oh.
Well, Mark got the Sega channel, so.
Say what?
Mark got the Sega channel.
Oh.
We always have to stick it in there. Fuck it.
Yeah. My mom loved me.
What really pisses me off when you told me the story was, you basically left and you were homeless.
Yeah, it was about 13 months.
Jeez.
I lived in my car.
How many months?
3.
Fuck that shit.
Well,
That's crazy.
It was the end of fucking, I think, I want to say it was like the end of May, because it was very shortly after I graduated I graduated community college is what it was. And then I said I was going to quit my job and I was going to focus on my university studies full time. And my mom didn't want any of that because my full-time job that I was working at the time while going to school was also helping her pay for her bills.
Mm-hmm.
And I basically said, and it wasn't even necessarily that, like, I mean, I was helping her pay for her bills, right? Like, because I made sure that my money went toward bills themselves, but that wasn't what she was spending most of her money on. My parents were not poor by any means. I mean, at one point they were, but they had, like, they'd attained middle class status, I guess, because they live in Scottsdale now. They lived in Scottsdale when I moved out, and Scottsdale, if you don't know, is a very affluent part of Phoenix. They don't have, like, they're not, like, you know, rich by any means. They don't have a huge house or anything, but they own their house outright. They have 2 cars, 2 very nice cars. My mom owns, like, a horse boarding facility that she uses to generate income. but they never spent their money on like anything that they actually needed to spend it on. They spent it on like bullshit. Like they literally just go out and buy clothes or like do shit just because they wanted to, and like go out for dinners every fucking night.
That must be
And
nice.
that was essentially like, I mean, that was basically what my money was subsidizing. I was paying their bills so they could go do that shit. And when I told my mom that I wasn't going to be, you know, working full time and going to school full time at university because I was doing part time community college, she basically was like, she basically told me to fuck off. She was like, well, she's like, if you can't pay, if you can't afford to pay rent here, then you're not gonna live here anymore. And I didn't ever like. She didn't. I don't know if I gave the wrong impression when I said she didn't kick me out. She threatened to kick me out, right? And then I left. I was like, I'm not going to be put in that position. It was one of those like, you can't fire me, I quit situations.
Right.
So I just sort of like one day when they weren't there, I just like packed all of the shit that I wanted to keep in my car and then left, and that was that.
Oh shit.
And I lived in my car for I essentially lived in my car for like 3 months, and then I applied. Yeah, I applied to the mathematics college at whatchamacallit, at ASU. And that was when I got my grant money and shit because I had really good grades and I scored high on my entrance exams, so they were like, well, here are some grants, and then I filled out like a shitload of essays to get scholarship money. And that was basically how I paid rent. I paid all my rent up front for like a year for one of my for my apartment with my mates that I have now.
Oh,
I told
wow.
them, I was like, it's like I can't pay you. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pay you every month otherwise, but here's a year of rent. So they were people who I knew from high school, and they were pretty
sweet.
cool. They're my friends. So I lived with them, and I'm still living with them actually. And that
That's
was
crazy.
like the past 3 years have been that I've been living with them and going to college, and I'm done with college now. But yeah.
Wow.
So what are
That's
you doing?
crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy, man. It's just I don't want to. I don't know. Do you think it's luck that you just met up with these people?
No, not. I don't believe in luck for one. Well, I don't know. It's not necessarily that I don't believe in luck. It's just that I believe that things are predetermined in a sense. I don't believe that everything is like written in stone, but I think that people being what they are, and life being what it is, and things unfolding the world works the way the world works, or things unfolding the way the world works. Sorry, I'm drunk, and I'm trying to
What?
philosophize. But I don't think that anything really is lucky. I think that if you were meant to do something to an extent, you're going to find a way to do it if you have that in you. If you didn't have that in you, and you were just like, if you were just content, I mean, if you're content to subsist or do nothing and be homeless, then I'm not necessarily saying that all homeless people are, choosing to do this, because a lot of them are simply, they have mental deficiencies and they just can't do it. They can't function in society. But I think that if you're going to be a burnout, then I think, and if that's in you, then I think that's what's going to happen. Like, you can have all the opportunity in the world, people can hold your hand the whole way there, and you're just going to stuck forever. You're never going to get anywhere.
Yeah. I agree with
You know
that.
what I mean? Like, I know people who are advantaged in every single way in life, and they don't care. They don't want to do anything. They just want to sit on their ass. And I mean, it sounds like I'm being judgmental, but I'm not. They can do whatever they want with their lives.
Right.
They're just gonna have my problems. Like, if they just want to sit on their ass and maybe smoke weed every day, play video games all day, then more power to them.
Mhm.
But like, and I'm not saying this is just a fact. It's not me trying to be derogatory or anything. But they're never going to be great people. They're never going to be admirable people. They're just going to exist. They're going to be another blip in human history, and that's I know that when I talk like this, people get the assumption that I'm like looking down on them, but I'm just saying it the way it is. It's reality. Nobody cares nobody's going to care when they die, except for a few people. The people who are close to them in life, those are the people who are going to care when they die. No one's going to write papers about them. No one's going to say they were great people. No one's going to thank them for their contributions to the world. They're just going to die, and that's going to be it. No one's going to hear from them again.
Yeah. It's true.
And I'm not even necessarily saying that I'm not like that to some extent, but I'm just saying that the reason why I went through the shit that I went through and came out the way that I did is simply because that was what was in me. That was how I was driven to do the way I did.
Right. I agree with that. That's crazy.
The yellow one, yeah, because I want to get fucked up. Thank you. Listen, I completely agree with you, but at the same time, like, what does it all matter in the end? Like, okay, how you were saying, like, oh, they're fucking stoners, and they play video games, and they're going to not contribute to anything in the world or whatever, but they're contributing to something in the video game world. Like, what if they're fucking like level 37 prestige Call of Duty, fucking major captain, president, whatever the fuck, and they're just whooping ass.
That's fine. And I'm like I said, I'm not talking down on stoners. Stoners are some of my favorite people in the world.
Yeah, no shit, I love them. Stoners,
but-
yo, by the way, stoners make up 87% of our demographic.
No, I love, and I'm, I smoke all the fucking time. which-
99
proof. But I'm just saying, like, I'm saying it the way that it is. I don't take the world to be something that it isn't. You know what I mean? Like, I get, at least I like to believe that I get how the world works, and at least to a significant extent. I don't think that I understand the entire world and its, grand magnificence, and that I have everything figured out. Because I don't have everything figured out. But I think that I have a great deal of wisdom, at least for my age. And I think that people just sort of internally, from their own psychology, associate negative things with some of the phrases that I use to describe things. When I say that that they're not going to amount to anything, I'm not saying that they're useless or that they shouldn't exist or that their existence is a blight on me or they disgust me or something. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that they aren't.
They're not going to be Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to be another person who existed in this point in time, and no one's going to remember their name. And it's not that and for all I know, that's going to be me too.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. Like, whatever it is, what it is.
Well, we don't know that. What if, just imagine this, what if, the podcast we're making, in the future, in 300 years, massive world war, World War VII, everything's fucking destroyed, everyone's trying to fucking come up with bits and pieces of history, and they come up with this. They find this podcast and us, and then we're just seen as, fucking fantastic creatures, oh yeah, Mark Hogan, wow, what a great person he was,
That's not what they would say.
Zara should have been pregnant. And then Spick, now we know what Mexicans were like. Fuck them. They were Aborigines was in Australia.
The worst fucking thought.
Oh.
I was like, what if this gets sent to space and all the aliens hear me talking about how shitty Mexicans are, and then they just go and annihilate Mexico on their entry into Earth?
Yeah.
They're like, listen,
I would be
everything
Hitler.
we've heard. Everything we've heard.
This just then, Mexico evaporated.
Vaporized.
He fucking lands and he's just like.
In other news, Los Angeles is now Mexico Junior.
Hail Mexico Junior.
Mexico Junior. Hail Mexico Junior.
New Mexico.
Brown.
I really should have. Wolf should have really been the one to tell this story, but he was telling me earlier about his uncle. I think he has an uncle, right, that wants to move to Arizona from Alberta, because even though Alberta isn't a part of Canada that's massively fucking white, he wants to move here to Arizona where there's a shitload of fucking Mexican people, and he's racist against Mexicans. He wants to move here not because of he thinks that it's whiter here, but he wants to move here because the white people here are more racist against Mexicans, and the people in Alberta won't tolerate his racist bullshit.
Wow.
Well,
He wants to move here because we're racist. That's the fucking funniest shit to me.
wow. That's it's terrible logic, I feel.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, I want to go.
You hate Mexicans and you think they're ruining the country, so you want to move to a place with a lot of them.
Yeah, right? That guy might be an
But
idiot.
it's okay.
That guy might.
But it's okay because the white people here are like me. They're gonna hate him too.
Yeah, right? Logic.
You fucking retard.
Because logic. Alright, so
Yo.
we've been podcast 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Let's get a little crazy, because I wanted to actually ask Brock about that thing that we were talking about earlier. Well, not earlier. Earlier in the week. About that kid who got life for
Making pop
in
brownies?
Texas. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that more? Like what you were talking about?
Well, the only thing I was talking about was how much of a retard the guy who posted was,
Huh.
honestly. But what do you mean? Is that what you meant, or?
Well, I didn't know what he was saying, so I didn't really know.
Oh, well,
So,
okay.
Let me quickly just tell everyone what happened. There was a kid who made pop brownies,
Go for it.
hash brownies, out of hash oil, in Texas, where marijuana is legal, and he got life because they measured the weight of the substance that he had with the brownies, as opposed
The
to
whole
being
brownie.
Well,
yeah.
Weed is not legal here.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's illegal.
Okay.
So he got life in prison because he had 25 he had like 3 pounds of weed, rather than being like, oh, you have 3 pounds of brownies and 0.1.
Well, because the thing was, I think he made it out of hash oil.
Right.
So they didn't just include the weight of the hash oil, but the entire weight of the brownies, including the flour, the chocolate, the eggs. That basically means Mr. Lavarro is being charged with having 1.4 pounds of hash brownies instead of the few grams of hash oil he used.
Well, the thing that I thought was stupid is to be like, well, then why don't they count how much? Like, when someone fucking gets caught with cocaine, why don't they weigh the car with it?
Right? Exactly.
But I think, so, from what I gathered, Brock, about that thing was the other the person that you were talking to was, like, trying to compare it to, like, pedophilia or something? Like, what was that?
No. Here's what happened, right? People mentioned that it was absolutely ridiculous. It was basically said that it was ridiculous that he was getting sent to prison for life for making pot brownies, when there were people who were like murderers and pedophiles who got less severe sentences at times.
Right.
Yeah.
And some retard like waltzes into the fucking thread and is like, you shouldn't really be comparing marijuana to pedophilia and rape and murder because it doesn't do you guys any favors, and it makes the people who are arguing for marijuana legalization look bad. And then he basically he made the assumption that people were equivocating rape and marijuana and all this, or rape with marijuana and shit like that. And he wasn't understanding the fucking point, which was that nobody was comparing. Nobody was comparing the two crimes of rape and marijuana dealing. They were comparing the sentences for those two crimes.
Right.
They were saying that there was a disparity between the sentences that is absolutely ridiculous and silly, and that it shouldn't exist. Because rape is a violent crime, and selling pot brownies isn't a violent crime. And I take it that people who have any sense of justice and who are sane would think that a non-violent crime would be a less severe, incur a less severe sentence than a violent crime, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't go to fucking prison for life for jaywalking, rather than killing someone and taking their entire fortune.
The real question is, what positive is going to happen because of this? Because if he goes to jail, then shit's going to fucking go to fucking hell. And if he doesn't, it's like, okay, so what can we get away with? And, something's going to happen regardless. Here in Texas. And I'm hoping that it becomes legalized because my back hurts.
Do you guys not have legal, medical marijuana there?
No.
Really? We have it here. And we're like, well, I guess we're kind of like libertarians, though. At least that's my impression of the average Arizona person.
I think we're strictly red. We're a red state.
Well, libertarian is red to an extent, but they're like, they want their drugs, and they want their, they want their drugs, they want their guns, and they want the freedom to use their guns to shoot black people.
No, we have guns and anything that walks.
Terrible.
We just don't have drugs.
Not that I have anything against gun ownership, but frankly, a lot of the people who want guns here are just paranoid. I mean, that's just the facts.
It is.
Probably.
Well, I just want it because what if shit happens? And I'm going to wear it, and I'm going to use it when I'm going to Chick-fil-A, or if I go to fucking Chipotle, and I'm going to wear my AK-47 to Chipotle, because fuck you.
I own fucking guns, and I think that a lot of the people who were like... See, my problem is never with and my problem has never been with certain sentiments. Like, I agree with certain, positions that people hold, but the reason why they hold those positions is usually shitty.
Eric is moving to Seattle in a couple weeks. Brother, I will give you my address. You ship something to me.
Did you know fucking Colorado is going to be the fucking first state to allow, terminally ill patients to use experimental drugs as, a right-to-try bill? So,
Nice.
So, stuff that's not approved by the FDA, they can essentially take. If
That
they're
is so...
yo, I got fucking brain cancer. This is on being tested right now, and it showed positive things. I'm gonna die. I might as well fucking take it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
first state to do
thinking.
that. It's crazy. Oh,
Like
and also Denver has had their homicide rate cut in half. Since
Because
legalization.
of weed.
They're
Since
so high,
legalization, yeah.
They're like, yo, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. Nah, let's smoke this real quick before we go.
Yeah.
They smoke and it's like, yo, let's play Super Mario RPG first.
Yeah, what were we gonna do? It's crazy because they also had like their auto theft went down like 36%. I mean, sexual assault went down by like 13.
You can't fuck with statistics. Fucking 75% of the population knows that, man.
You would think.
See,
I would say 25%.
the thing is, it's like nothing was ever really wrong with weed. It was always the fact that there was so much fucking like there was so much gang culture surrounding it because selling it was, it wasn't something that somebody could legally do in the market. So who does something when there's a demand for something in a market economy when the legal venues of doing it are unavailable?
People are idiots, man.
It gets sent over to the fucking black markets and it gets sent over to the gangs.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never. Well, I guess I understand the logic behind prohibition, but like when you actually like examine it more and you see the effects of it in the real world, it's one of the same reasons why I can't support gun control either, because I don't want just criminals to have guns.
Yes, I agree with that.
And it's like everything else aside, whether or not you agree or not that it should be a constitutional right to own firearms, you can't get away from the fact that banning guns is not going to make the criminals stop using guns.
Are you
It's going to
sure?
make sure that they're the only ones who have them. It's the same reason that criminals still kill people even though there's laws against killing people, and the same reason that criminals still do heroin even though that there's no heroin.
I agree.
Or I shouldn't say there's no heroin, but there's a law against doing heroin. Like, you can't stop people from doing shit if they're that determined.
I don't agree. I think if something is illegal, people will say, I'm not going to do it. And they won't do it.
But people are fucking
I'm
stupid.
kidding.
No, listen. I had a conversation with a nurse she's nearing her 60 years. I shit you not, it's an old lady. And there's a psychiatrist who works with us who is dying, literally dying of cancer. And I told the nurse, I'm like, do you think she's ever thought about medical marijuana? And she tells me, why would you ever do that? Why would you want to kill yourself? I'm like, you're not killing yourself. I just heard of a news story about this person from New York who moved for their son because they had cancer, and guess what? They give them fucking cannabis or the oil or whatever, and they're making a recovery, and it's in remission. And it happened with a bunch of other families. They moved to Colorado strictly for this. And she completely just like, no, that's not true. What? It is true. I fucking saw this. Like, I read it I saw it on TV, and the dad was talking, and the son was even talking back like, yo, I've been sad for 2 years, and look at me, I'm 6 years old, and I'm talking, I like playing video games, I like watching wrestling, my favorite's John Cena, by the way, he's a fag, I fucking love this shit, you know what I'm saying, like, the kid's doing great, and she's like, no, that's not possible. Wait till these cocksuckers die. When we're 70 or 80, that's when the real shit's gonna pop off. Listen, one day, us three will do a podcast in 2046, and we're gonna be smoking mad ganja, kid. And we're just gonna be talking about, yo, remember 2014 when we weren't smoking this shit? We're doing Drunkcast. What a bunch of idiots. We were doing Drunkcast. What a bunch of fucking morons. Look at us now. We're doing fucking Highcasts. Highcast 79. Look at us now.
Sit there on our fucking floating rocking chairs.
Oh shit, yeah. Look at.
I'm gonna be a robot, so
We're gonna be talking about Snoop Dogg. He's like 137 years old, and this kid has a fucking cyborg heart, and he's still rocking out, making fucking voiceovers for Call of Duty 37.
yeah, probably right. I can't wait for that to happen.
Racist.
Oh no.
Oh shit. But anyways,
It would be cool to hate in 2014 or 2045.
What is it?
I said, who will it be cool to hate in 2045?
Humans.
Yeah, that's true. We'll all be robots.
how dare this
That's what
guy
I'm saying.
not have a cyborg heart?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like, well, dude, you're a fucking human. You suck.
Wow.
You
He's probably
somebody
Jewish.
made you.
I'd rather be Chinese.
Wait, then human? Hang on.
Chinese than human.
Exactly.
Rather be a Chinese man than human.
Let that sink in.
It's fucking awful. I love it.
Listen, I'm drunk as fuck. We gotta let go of this shit. What are you guys listening to?
You?
Oh, thanks, baby girl. I meant music. What are you guys listening to?
Brock, what have you been listening to?
Lots of stuff. Let me look at. Oh, I was listening to the Therian album. Citra Aha. Or Ara. I don't know how to pronounce things when I'm this fucked up. But yeah. It was pretty sweet.
Nice.
Never heard of it. Never in my life.
I will get you a link.
I will do this. I will listen to this that you sent me.
I've been jamming out to
Like,
the
it's
neighborhood.
nice. The Neighborhood?
Yes.
What is that?
Some band. I don't know. They sing that one song, Sweater Weather.
Don't know. Yeah, it seems like the Black Keys seem to be what's up. A lot of
Yeah,
people
the
seem
Black
to-
Keys. I've been listening to a lot of Black Keys too. They fucking rule.
Yeah, I need to listen to their other stuff. Somebody sent me some of their stuff the other day at work. Yeah, I've been listening to not a lot. I was listening to the Lord of the Rings audiobook.
Yeah.
That helps. Yeah.
Oh, you know what else I've been listening to? The fucking soundtrack to Breaking Bad.
Really?
Yes.
Soundtrack?
Yeah, they have a soundtrack, not officially.
Huh.
Some guy just like compiled all the music from Breaking Bad, and it's fucking badass.
Like the instrument, like the background music and shit?
Yeah, like the real music.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah, like just the soundtrack. Like for somewhere, I don't know why. Like I haven't. I'm only on season 3. I just finished season 3. No, season 3 or season 4. I think I
4?
just finished season 4. I'm going to season 5, and I'm listening to the soundtrack, and then it's like season 4. And then it's like, I like big butts and I can't not lie. You probably can't. And I'm like, where did this come from? And then like 3 episodes later, it comes on. I'm like, oh no shit, it just fucking came out, badass. But it's just music that comes in the fucking series. Period. Yeah.
That's interesting. I never would have thought to listen to
Well, the reason why is
soundtrack for a
because
TV show.
they did the Ballad of Heisenberg, and it was in Spanish, and it's like this.
Oh
Band?
yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
the mariachi guys.
Yeah, the mariachi guys. So I was like, I gotta listen to the song again. So I listened to it. I'm like, I wonder if there's a soundtrack, and there is, but only for season 1. But this guy did it for fucking seasons 1 through 5, and I just fucking jam out to it. Like it's just random shit. It's crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I might check that out.
I did find an outro, which is crazy. It's a remix of the Breaking Bad theme.
Do it.
You guys ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Well, everyone, thanks for checking everything out, going to our page and following us and having fun getting drunk tonight.
And that drum, the ching.
It was nutty. So, whoever is not here live, whoever's listening later, check us
Fuck
out.
you.
No.
Oh, my bad.
No. Check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/99proof podcast. You can go on YouTube and find us. You can go on iTunes. You can go on Podbean.
Yes.
But go on Facebook, like our page. Tell us what you want to. Tell us what you want us to talk about, or what. Just give us anything. Just say, yo, you guys say things weird. I don't care. Anything. Just
anything.
say something. Even if you say boner. I don't give a fuck. I'll like it. I'll share it. I don't give a shit. No, but you gotta type it on our Facebook page. But then you also gotta come listen to our shit. So yeah, do that. Brock, do you have anything do you want to plug?
Anything.
No.
Except no butts.
Boners.
Did it?
Boner. Thank you. Drunkcast 3 coming in July, bitches.
Oh fuck.
July, that's so long away.
Yeah, exactly. We do it once every 2 months.
It's true.
Oh, do you?
Gotta keep that liver going.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit. I'm fucked up right now. Fuck it. Here it is.
Thanks, guys. Love you.
Bye.
Nine proof, you bitch.
Oh shit.
Yo, Gatorade, bitch. Mike, bitch.
Nine proof, you dumb motherfucker.
Oh, no bullshit.
Boners.
How long is this song? Boop, boop. 99.
Now, say my name.